Good evening and welcome to another episode of The Coach's Box. Ray Halbrook here with Live Stream STL. Hope everybody had a great Christmas. Getting ready to ring in the new year here with episode number 40. This is our bye-bye 2020 episode. Appreciate everybody being with you here. You being with us being with you, and some new faces going around the table here. But before we get started here, I'll turn on the mics here and Coach Miller, Coach Blair, how you doing?
Good.
You? Good. And turn the music down here a little bit.
I'm still pumping out here.
Glad to have one of my partners back this week.
That's right.
You know, so
That's right.
It's nice to have at least been by myself.
That's right.
I'm just happy to be here.
That's right. I'm sure you are.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, I can't tell if I got BO or not because I can't smell anything yet. This smart virus sucks.
Yeah. It's so smart it makes you not be able to smell
Or taste or anything.
Any of that
It's good stuff.
Yeah, right.
Good stuff.
I mean, you know, it could have been worse. I'm blessed. I'm fortunate, like I said.
Right.
Absolutely.
But, you know, it does suck. And I just pounded like a Red Bull to 5-hour energy just to do this show because I came home from practice today and I just took a nap. And I was like, I don't even know if I feel like I want to come to the show tonight. So, you know, but it is good. It's good to be back.
I bet. We got some special guests with us tonight.
Yeah.
I'll let them introduce themselves. I'm not going to do their introduction for them because
Wow, what a guy.
these two guys, they definitely do a good introduction of themselves anyway. So
You
go
go ahead
ahead.
and go first, buddy.
Oh, okay. Josh Spool, head girls basketball coach at Webster Groves High School, playing Riley Blair on Saturday. So anytime
This
he
should
wants
be
to
fun.
talk
Yes.
any smack today,
don't worry,
I'm
he will.
excited.
He'll take
Right.
care of it
Very
on Saturday.
excited.
Write that down.
And to my left is my forever assistant Kevin Warner.
Yes.
Nice.
I met Riley when I was at Afton. I took a couple beatings there. I've gotten a couple technicals at his place.
Hey,
So,
whoa.
just
He's
go
part of
ahead
the
like that.
technical crowd.
That's right.
Hey.
What is it about people getting technicals at Herculaneum?
Thanks to the refs they bring in there.
Yes.
Whoa,
Family.
hey, I didn't say that. So
It's all in the
any of
family.
any of you great officials watching, I didn't say it. Not at all.
That's shocking.
Yeah. Look, Lisa, hey, how many technicals you got this year?
I won.
0.
It's 0-2.
What do they
Well,
do?
you missed out on about 5 games. So
You know what?
if you'd have had those 5 games,
Hey,
you
it
might
is
have
what it
won.
is. It is what it is.
What do they do? Do they have like one-man crew down here for officiating?
Hey, any way you can, buddy. Any way you can.
Well, I mean, it's 2020, so had to take
I'm
it again.
I'm on 0 T's. Kevin's
I'm
on
0
T's.
also.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm the
Staying
only one
strong.
up right now.
That's
Staying
right.
strong.
I think everybody's going to lose if they were going to bet. We had a poll question earlier in the year as who would get more technicals. I somehow won that. I have no idea why, but I know
Well,
that
maybe
I'm,
a little Vaseline involved in that one, too.
Wow.
I mean, I did say one time to an official that I don't have enough Vaseline for this, and I'm pretty sure I was letting him know that our med kit was low. I think he took it out of context.
I don't know why he would have.
Because, you know, it is a tough physical game, and I just wanted to let him know. So, you know, it is what it is.
My
He
go-to
still
is
laughs
always,
about
hey, I'm not yelling at you. I'm yelling at my players.
I like that one.
That works most of the time.
Most of the time.
60% of the time
Yeah.
it works every time.
I like that one. There you go.
Well, it's glad to have these two gentlemen with us tonight. I mean, I've been trying to get them to be involved for a while now, so when I asked them today, they were both gracious enough to give their couple hours of time to hang out on the show, talk a little bit of Hoos maybe, and just kind of see how things are going up in Webster Groves area. So
You guys didn't have anything better to do, did you?
Honey, if you're watching, I'd have much rather been home.
What did you tell her you were going to do? I got some really important basketball stuff to do.
So important. This is important.
You know what? I mean, we've done this show now for 40 weeks, and we get quite a few people who I'll be honest with you, I was actually at our game Friday with the officials. I was letting them know during the JV game, like, hey, you guys need anything? And they're no, we're good. Hey, by the way, we like watching your show. And I'm like, oh, you watch it? And,
Wait, people do that.
like,
Whoa.
wow, so we're up to 15 people. And so no, I mean it's funny that we have people who tune in every now and then. So we're just happy that people want to watch, and hopefully it's something that we can continue doing and let everybody have a little bit of entertainment, maybe some information that's kind of important. And, other than that, gives you something to do.
Yeah.
Isn't it
For
it's
sure.
the weirdest thing to not be known as the coach, but more to be known for the show.
That's
And
good.
we've gotten that on our end too, as well, as far as like live stream STL. It's like, hey, you come by and they'll see your shirt or whatever, your hat or whatever. Hey, love your show. That's the first thing they say.
Like,
And I'm like, well,
which one are you
we're
talking
doing
about?
something. Yeah, exactly. and the first thing I says, hey, thanks so much for watching Main Street Sports. We appreciate that.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Wah, wah, wah. No, I'm just kidding.
Ray, come on now.
No,
you
I've
know,
got-
you know what show they're watching.
I know what show
We do have to make sure we mention out that Coach McVeigh is not with us tonight, but he is actually moving this week, so he's going to
Okay.
basically play. Plus, he's playing in a tournament, so he's kind of been
Right.
moving in between the games. And
I didn't notice he wasn't here.
I did. Yeah.
I couldn't be like that. That's just too mean.
And then our other counterpart, Coach Jarvis. He's still a little in quarantine at the moment, so we
So
miss
he's
him.
watching
being
watching a game and doing this at the same time.
He says, and I don't know what his comment with the zero here. I'm not sure what that
Oh,
even
zero
means.
technicals.
Oh, zero here.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
I didn't know what he was talking about. I'm like, zero here.
Zero
What's-
technicals.
Everybody knows.
But me, I
But
guess.
you.
huh?
Yeah, know how to talk to officials, apparently.
Wow.
Early.
Respect.
I gave a lot of respect that night.
I mean, you
Yeah,
did show me
that-
that video. You did show me the video, so I mean, I did see it, and you.
You saw. I mean,
It was kind of blurry, though.
The
I mean,
first-
you
He,
could've
he
been
blurred. He
moving.
blurred out a few things.
The
so
first
we couldn't see.
I'm sure.
the
what
first one, the official came over and talked to me and gave me a great explanation and moved on. The second one, not so much. If it wouldn't have been back-to-back calls, I probably wouldn't.
Did you
have
ask
said
him where the stop sign was first?
No, I don't need that.
Didn't he
shop
give you the
sign
warning?
anymore.
No, we don't have to give you the
Stop
warning.
sign. You don't have
Hey,
to.
yeah. Hey,
Not
Blair-
anymore.
listen, I'm the guy who I got a technical for waving off a stop sign.
Oh.
I said, I see your stop
See,
sign.
this is what's going to happen.
No hand signals.
Blair,
Apparently
No
not.
hand signals.
you're going to have to eventually down the road just say, I'm not here to talk about the past. We're on to Cincinnati.
Cincinnati.
So, there you
So
go.
how are you guys this season going? Up at Webster. I mean, how's things going? Being in St. Louis County area and dealing with all that fun.
Ben Elix says hi, by the way.
Oh, Ben.
Oh,
What's
hey
up,
Ben.
Hey, Ben.
Hey,
Hi, Benny.
Who's got a game Saturday and decide they're going to just go to Arizona and play golf?
Oh, and hey,
right.
guess what?
Tough
Before we
guy.
get started, I got to turn this on first. We have a broadcast in progress
there it is.
right now. There it is. And I got to turn it orange for the coach's box. So
There you go.
Yes.
All right.
So here it is.
Oh, I thought that was for Webster.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there you go.
It could be for Webster too. So check that out there. Our new
that
one
who
of
we're
my
rooting for Saturday?
gifts.
That's what somebody should be rooting for.
Yeah, one of my gifts for Christmas from my wife there. The live broadcast. We are broadcasting.
It's awesome.
So there you go. We'll have that at all our games.
Oh,
Good.
There you go.
Now everyone in here knows to not speak while we're
Don't
doing
talk
this.
when that light's on. That's
it's
right.
like everybody shut up. That's
Right?
now.
Enough.
What does Ben need? Good to see Chris Miller back in action, but then ask Josh about getting tees. I'm not sure what that means.
Uh-oh.
I have zero.
He does
Ben,
have zero.
Zero.
This year.
And last year I think was
No,
also
Is
zero.
zero. I think you've gotten one in our 4 years, maybe.
Pacific was another story. We'll come back. We're purple.
Yeah.
We'll come back a different day to talk that one.
Should I turn that purple?
There we go. Pacific High, baby.
There you go.
Where it all started.
Going back to orange.
No, at Webster, Kevin and I, the JV and the varsity are both in Christmas tournaments. Just finished up. Kevin finished today.
Yeah, had 3 games this week. Actually 4.
3-point loss. He was bumming, but had a chance to tie it
We
right
had
at
we
the
had a
end.
three from about half court that hit the rim, and but when you start out winning 8-1 in the first quarter, and then you get outscored 17-3 the next quarter and a half, it's not going to be very good.
When
and
you
then
say the numbers,
yeah, it looks
it
really
doesn't
worse.
sound.
And then we did catch it, come back, and it was tied, and got down 3, and then had a chance, got a shot to win, got to tie
Okay.
it, go to overtime, and
Somebody's breaking our number one rule, and I hear somebody's phone on.
It is not me today.
Not me.
not
Double check. Let's
Uh-oh.
double check
We
and
got-
make sure.
Is your volume
Whose it is.
on?
Who got caught?
Is it off?
Oh,
Mine was all the way
gone now.
down.
Okay,
Well,
it's gone now.
Are you sure
it
it's not
gone?
yours,
Somebody-
Ray?
No, it wasn't mine.
Are you sure?
Mine are already automatically down.
It's got to be a booth.
Yeah.
A booth on the side.
That's technical difficulties.
That's music being piped in
Somewhere.
from somewhere else.
Maybe. What
You know.
frequency you're on there? Never know. So, what's it like with all the fun regulations up there? Because we usually talk about how how much fun it is in St. Louis County in that area. Like on the regular, we are making fun of it and how terrible it is, and really appreciating being in Jefferson County.
Yes.
So from that standpoint, what's it been like this year for you guys?
So for us, the big thing, of course, was wearing masks while you're playing. And I think it took a week, maybe a week and a half, and the kids hardly say anything about it, which has been great.
Yeah.
Well, once games start and you see other teams that are supposed to be wearing them aren't wearing them or pulling them down when they come into the game, and and we're trying to police our kids because that's what our administration wants us to do. That's a little upsetting. In the Christmas tournament we were just in, you got the chairs zigzagged, so you got the space. Well, some teams would come in and move all their chairs together, but we didn't do those things. We're just trying to do what's best for the kids, as we always say. But, yeah, it's definitely been interesting, and I don't know how far we're going to go into this, but I'll
How
gladly
far you want to go,
I
man?
will dive deep.
You just do
into this.
you just jump in there and you just go.
Well, my question to you is, have you guys tested out different masks? Some work better for others, or as far as a team go? Or these disposable masks, does that seem like it's easier than maybe like a cloth mask?
Stormtrooper helmet.
Right. The pumps air in through the back. And, we've gone through some different things. I bought a few things for the kids through the program, like some of the gaiters that you pull up, and they look really cool.
Yeah.
Right.
Webster Groves on there, black and orange, and the kids didn't like that. The guys use them.
Guys love them.
The guys use them. The girls didn't care for it. We've come down to, honestly, the lightweight medical masks have been the best. Because if you lose it, who cares?
Yeah.
Right.
If it breaks, who cares? I tell the kids to bring a couple. I've given them 2 masks that are Webster Grove masks that they can use also.
Okay.
But, it's just – and then we're wearing them, and then you can still get quarantined even if you're wearing them. The whole thing is just –
It's rough.
Yeah.
It's different.
My team, I pretty much had them use the Webster ones, and some of them kind of like want to go back to can we go to the cloth one? I'm kind of like, well, okay. It's kind of cool. Like everybody on the team's wearing the same one, but I guess for as we get to comfort level and all that, the other difficulty thing is trying to talk. I've had kind of some issues sometimes talking where when you want to pull it down because it's easier to hear.
some issues he's had.
Yeah, I've had.
My friend here to my left, yes.
So it's kind of there, and I actually tell my managers and people around, if you see me talking, you see me pull it down, please police me in just so I can kind of do it. But that part's kind of there because it's kind of, it is a little more difficult to kind of get your point across. But at times you kind of hold some facial expressions in that aren't able to be seen, maybe towards.
I didn't call you that name. What are you doing? We're officiating. What are you talking about?
Yeah. So
that's funny.
I would never say that.
no, neither would I.
Never,
I
ever.
don't. My face is all smiley though, so
I'm
usually
always
smiling.
happy.
Yeah.
This is my happy face.
Yes.
I just if you're going to tell us to wear them, everybody needs to wear
Yes.
where we're at. If we come down here for a game and it's not required, but our school still wants us to, that's a whole different thing.
Right.
But when we're in the same county and that's what we're supposed to be doing, I know Paul Stecklin, the athletic director at Viz, the whole tournament, was just like going crazy trying to get kids to wear them, and to me that's on the coach. So
Right.
Yeah.
And I think that the big thing that I've seen from down here and hearing some of you guys talk about it, is just the consistency of it, and who is the person in charge of that, at that point. And I think that's the biggest thing is everybody's got their opinion on them, and everybody's got their opinion of how they think they want to perceive it as, and it puts us as coaches in a bad spot, really.
Oh, yeah.
Because you want to follow what they're telling you to do, but at the same time, if there's no guidelines and no stipulations, at what point do you say wear the mask, on the sidelines, but not when you're out on the game floor? Yeah.
No, don't wear the mask, and all of a sudden after your game on Friday, you start feeling like, oh, okay, I don't feel too hot, and you can test positive on a Sunday for COVID. I wonder who that was.
I wouldn't know.
I just pulled my mask down. I'm like, I ain't wearing this darn thing anymore. Because I couldn't talk to my kids. Same problem.
Yeah.
So, I'm not saying it's foolproof. Because
Yeah.
other people who wear masks somehow test positive too. So
I agree.
that's the way it is. Smart buyers find you.
It's just I think the biggest thing is it's tough to get your kids on board when not everybody
Right.
else around is on
Yeah.
board.
Right.
You know, and so
Just like anything else.
yeah, absolutely.
And it's not on the officials. You know, I think a lot of parents and a lot of people have thought, oh, the officials aren't policing this. Well, that's not at all their job. You know?
No.
They got other
And,
stuff to worry about.
Yeah, just a bit.
Like
I've
Riley's
tried
out
to-
of the box.
Oh, yeah.
Back
Maybe.
in the box.
Where does the box end and begin in
Well, now
Herculaneum?
in Herculaneum, I've been told that the boxes are actually off.
They're a
The
little
first
short.
time I got a technical out there is because apparently I was out of the box, but I was inside the line. But the referee told me that it wasn't where it was supposed to be. So I made him put.
He had a mental
line.
note.
Yeah, you gave him some tape.
I gave him some tape. I said, "You tell me where to stand." Then he actually went and put some tape on the floor. I swear to God.
I've seen that done before. I cannot remember
You
who that
remember
was.
that, didn't you?
Oh, I do
That was
remember
the
that.
craziest thing. I'm like, "The hell is this guy doing?"
I
Really?
remember that. He had him the other night at JV tournament.
Did you really?
Sure
I don't
did.
remember that guy's name. We'll talk about it off air. After
What's his
hours
name?
pay-per-view. After hours pay-per-view. You guys are missing out.
Stuff around. Well, we got a lot of comments there on here.
Yeah, I
Most
can't
of
put the
them are
comments up tonight because it's not working. So
Oh,
run right through
wah,
it.
wah.
Run right through it.
Yo, you got it.
So it looks like we'll start with let's see. Kyle Bohr says, "Yeah, Josh, are you going to have all of your kids on Saturday?" That's the first question that
Because
he
Kyle
asked.
was scouting.
I've been
Shocking.
asked that a couple times.
Shocking. And then he says, Ben says, "Yeah, this year you have 0, but he's had some classic ones, that's for sure. I've been
What's
witnessing
your
those."
best one? What's your best one that you've ever said to an official?
Oh, man.
No, without
Put him on a spot
a
here.
Family. Everybody knows the best one they've ever said.
Family friendly.
It is definitely family friendly.
You can make it G-rated, can't you?
I mean, I'll have to say one that'll always stick with me. I will not say his name, and he's actually a referee that I've talked to since and built a
Apologize.
relationship with. But playing at Rockwood Summit, I was at Pacific, not Webster. Varsity game, close game if I'm remembering right. In my first couple years, I stomped in the direction of the ref, but I, to my recollection, was trying to get a player's attention, right? Well, the ref turns around and he's like, "Don't you stomp at me." Well, I'm still mad at my kid, so I just look over at him and I just start stomping my foot because I was mad.
I like it.
Bang, right there. I was like, okay, what were you thinking? I don't know what I was thinking, but I was mad. And
You
so
have to tell me
forever,
about
that's my foot stomp. I mean, I didn't even speak.
Even
So
better.
that was special.
That's
you know?
even better.
It was just
What'd I do? What'd
my
I say?
foot. It was
You
just my
stomped at
foot.
me. I'm like, what? I would love to see that write-up, by the way.
Yeah.
Like,
You know, how about the ones where the write-up never shows?
Yeah, that's,
yeah,
you know?
those are fun.
but
It's like,
quite a
so
few
what
of
I
those.
do? What I do?
Yeah.
You
Well,
know,
I think they realize they
Like,
made
how
it jump the
mad-
gun.
Yeah, well,
May have jumped the gun on that one.
I mean,
but,
you probably deserved it, but at the same time,
maybe.
that's okay.
Maybe it's too much paperwork, too.
Yeah.
I don't know. But next comment here, Ben says they played a hell of a game shorthanded to beat Whitfield the other day, so great win there. I mean, we got to see a little bit of that game. That was,
That was awesome.
Real good game.
I mean, your kids really played
Playing
really well.
Whitfield for third place of the 16-team tournament. 7 kids. Really, our bench were 2 freshmen that played JV for Kevin, and I had to take them, so we had a bench because we had kids gone and on quarantine. And, I mean, just in my coaching career, probably one of my most proud moments as a coach, just to get that win and just to play hard and against a ranked team, a really good team in a big setting. Right? I mean, normally the place would have been packed.
Oh, yeah.
You know, but with no fans. There were still people there, which is funny,
Yeah, it was weird.
but not as many. Right. There were no fans.
There's some randoms.
There were no fans.
Interesting.
They are all media,
Yeah.
right?
The other, looks like, let's see. Oh, Ben says, hey, have you noticed that the refs still don't know how far 6 feet is? Oh.
It should be simple now. We have all the tape on the ground, and the X's and arrows.
Oh, shoot. And then Ben says, does Kyle Bohr have a line on the Webster Herky game Saturday? I want to get my bets in. If you know Kyle very well, you know he's got a line on everything sports related.
Kyle, that's highly illegal, first off.
Kyle, 1-800 bets off.
Yeah.
I mean,
I know a guy, Kyle. I know a guy. I still don't know which kids we'll have on Saturday. I'm being honest with you.
We'll have some
I
kids.
think that's kind of how it
I
goes. 2020 is like that. It's like, who do I have, who I don't?
Which team's it
Yeah.
going to be?
I was talking with Coach Pills from Waynesville, calls me up because he didn't realize we weren't going to be in the Rolla tournament. And we were talking for a while, and I happened to mention about them going down and playing South Iron and just getting hammered. And I said, what was that like? He said, well, it was good for us, kind of some humble pie. He said, we're going to go into the Rolla tournament this next week with 6 of those 12 kids I took to South Iron. And he said I had to call up my JV coach and get another kid off the JV. I said, hey, by the way, you're going to need to know what we do because you're playing. And he said when he comes, he's actually going to have to play.
Oh, wow.
Because we have 7 kids.
Wow.
He said we're going to play Warrensburg, and we're probably going to get whipped. They actually won the game.
Wow.
I said,
I feel
man.
that.
So it's just one of those years where you just don't know. So I tell all my kids, I said, listen, y'all better know what we're doing.
Right, you got to be
because
ready.
I might have to, you're going to come up for the
never know.
minors, buddy.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Yeah.
Get in.
I like this next one, Coach. This is a good one. I don't know if this is one of your classmates, but random memory here. When Josh was in high school, he was running for class president or something, and I swear I remember his poster saying, "Hop on the Magic Spule Bus." You remember that?
100% remember that. Thank you. Thank you, Kayla, for throwing that out there. You weren't even in my class, so I'm kind of worried. But yeah, I had shirts. I had posters. The best part of this story is the other child I was running against. Okay, that child's parent worked at our school, and that parent was caught ripping my posters down. And it turned into this whole dramatic. I mean, it could have been a show or a movie.
But did you win?
I did win.
Okay, good. That's
Yes.
good.
That's all that matters.
Yes, the line worked. Hop on the Magic Spool Bus did work.
That's funny.
That's
good
great.
stuff, though.
I like
Yeah.
that.
Good stuff.
Senior year was pretty cool.
and looks like Matt Davis wants to know, has anyone mentioned the infamous checker game victory? I mean,
What's this
that?
about?
What's this about, Coach? Got to say?
It's not really important. It's not necessary for the show.
I don't know. You said it was going to be the first thing we talked about tonight.
I didn't say that.
Oh,
I
oh.
think that was Shooty,
Oh,
Kevin
okay.
Howley.
Well, what is this about this checker
It's
game?
not really relevant. I just want to make sure that it doesn't get mentioned because I don't care.
First victory in 37 years over your father in the game of checkers?
Yes. Let's talk about that.
That's awesome,
I
man.
don't think we need to. It's not a big deal.
Hey, I was excited to see the response from your dad, though.
He said he threw the game.
He said he threw the game to make sure that you're.
Oh.
This is
It made it look good
He
for
said he
your
let
daughter.
you win.
He let him win because his daughter was
I
in the
think
room.
if anybody would know my father wouldn't let anybody win anything
I
ever
know.
in the history of his life. Most competitive
great.
man I've ever met. Competitive about how you build fence.
Yes.
Oh, you're not building right here. Let me show you how to do it. This is how you do it. This is how you paint this line. So for him to say it, hey, that's fine. You want to do that? That's no big deal. That just shows you how sore of a loser he is.
Oh boy. Woo! Here we go.
He ain't watching the show. Don't worry, the internet down there sucks.
We're
so bad.
not getting checkers out or anything.
Hey,
All good.
Holly just said, "Did I just win $10?"
I didn't bring it up. So there you go, Kevin. Suck it. I don't want to hear it.
Well, that's funny stuff.
Sorry, we just some inside stuff.
It's
here on
okay.
the
It's
show.
It's all right. It's good to hear.
It's your guys' show.
Oh, yeah, we're just here.
It's okay. We're just living in it.
Yeah.
You know.
And this is what it's like all the time. Trust me, with a lot more craziness. Usually we get off the rails, don't just kind of go on little tangents.
I like it though.
Got a comment here from Daniel Byron says, Chris E. Miller threw nothing.
Yeah, he threw. He done nothing.
He threw nothing.
He just wanted to make you feel
That's
like
my
that.
father, by the way. Who shares the same name as me. Yeah, it's good.
Mine does as well.
Hey, 0 for 37 years is big. I mean, 0.
I know.
That's awesome.
So that's why I was kind of happy about it. But at the same time, I didn't rub it in like he.
It's a good streak.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, right?
Break it.
It is what it is. Let's talk about more important stuff.
I want to see
anything
the. I
else?
want to see the match.
That's
Oh shoot!
Is there video of
Mom-
that?
No,
Mom
no, she didn't.
I wish she would have.
Yeah.
That would have been great.
That would have been some good TV.
We would have been definitely putting that up there.
Probably. It wasn't nothing like the golf. The golf video was
Oh, that
terrible.
That was scary.
I did see that.
It's
Some
scary.
golf action
I've had many people ask me, like, are you that bad at golf? Yes. Yes, I am.
from the crew here.
Yeah. Like, were you intoxicated? Not at all. This is me on the
He
regular.
was sober.
It was just funny because all the videos were just you. Like, no one else was like, well, let's not show us, like, actually swinging and hitting the ball. Let's keep it on Chris.
Yeah.
Well, because I hit the same
comedy
shot
show.
4 times and hit the rocks 3 times, and the ball would bounce and came right back. It's like, how the hell does that happen? I mean, if it's one of those things like lightning can't strike
Yeah.
twice. It
Right.
did 3 times.
It did
Oh,
3
gee.
times, exact same
And
spot.
it was
hilarious.
I mean, it was funny. I mean, but
That was
I don't
worth
really-
being in the bloopers.
Listen, I have no shame, so it wasn't a big deal, like at all. Like, all right.
we had like a 7-minute video of that, and probably 5 of it was all him.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, there are people hitting great shots, and there's me.
Good
I mean,
stuff.
and as I tell people when they want me to golf with them, I'm here for comic relief.
Yep.
So
I'm here to make you feel better.
that's right.
About yourself.
Just get your popcorn ready.
Yeah.
Right.
So let's talk, Coach, a little bit about the holiday tournaments up in the city. I mean, you just got done with the Viz tournament. What was that like? I mean, I know this year was a little different without fans in there, but, I mean, the competition was still pretty good up there. So, I mean, it always is. But, you know, what was it like this year compared to most years as far as playing in it and being involved in it?
Tournament's stacked. I mean, great teams, really good coaches. I want to say out of the 16 teams, I believe 8 were ranked.
I think so. Wow.
8
Maybe
of them
9.
ranked.
Maybe 9.
You know, and that's cool and awful at the same time. You know, when you're good though, you want to try to play in something like that. You know, when I was at Pacific, we wanted to try to get in there when we knew we had a really good team.
Sure.
There are years where you don't want to do stuff like that too.
Yep.
So, you know, not having fans there, I think for the kids, again, they've kind of got used to it. That's why we're really excited Saturday to actually some parents can come at Lutheran South, and we haven't had the opportunity to do that. You know, the athletic director did say the school like put a bunch of money in to be able to stream and show the games for Viz, and according to the parents and fans, everybody said that was great. You know, people were texting me like my watch was going off in the game. I felt like wasn't even over, but they were watching, you know.
Yeah.
So that was kind of, I guess, a positive to find in all the negative. Paul Stecklin, the athletic director there, just did an awesome job to make sure the kids had that opportunity, because a lot of people were saying the tournament wasn't going to happen.
Yeah.
So we're just happy it did. You know, other tournaments up there, I know MICDS cut down to a 4-team round robin, which they won. That was a good setup for them, I guess.
Pick the right 4 teams.
You know, I saw that. I was reading about that today. So congrats to Coach Small out there. What other tournaments are going on? What's the one Patty's in?
Duchenne.
The Shin.
Duchenne kept their full field. But again, they're outside of the county, right?
Yeah, but
It's
outside of
St. Charles County. So
So, but I know, like the other 4 teams in MICDS are just kind of like, good luck to you. Hope you can come back next year. That's what a lot of people are saying. You know, and you got to go find games or try to find a tournament. That's hard to do.
yeah.
So, like I said, we were extremely happy to have the opportunity to be able to play because we really weren't sure. Why can't I think of the other tournament?
What are is there any boys tournaments? What's a premier boys tournaments
what
up
was
there?
the coaches versus
Coaches versus
cancer, and
They broke that, so that was a 16-teamer that used to be at Merrimack.
Yes.
Last year moved to Lafayette. They broke it down into 4 round robins, so 4 little mini tournaments.
Oh, wow.
And I know our boys ran into a problem. Like, one of the teams got quarantined, so they only had 3 teams, so they were only getting 2 games out of it. And normally you'd get 4.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So that was kind of a bummer for them. I know they're still tweaking the schedule to try to make up for that.
Yeah.
But,
And
and
that's
it was just whoever could host,
Yeah.
you know, that kind of thing.
And that's a lot of we're seeing, you know, as far as tournament-wise. And we talked about this last week on the show. I thought that maybe Misha would have stepped in this season and said, okay, hey, we're going to maximize how many games you can play. No matter how many tournaments you play in, how many, you know, you can play up to a total of 25 games in the regular season. How you get them is how you get them. You know, 25 games. If you want to play in one tournament and then, you know, rest of it, 24 games or whatever.
Yeah.
You only get 2 tournaments, whatever. So I just think it would have made more sense because you're going to get in these tournaments and maybe get 1 game out of it and lose an opportunity to get those extra games in. And then
Right.
especially if you're quarantined and you lose all those games and trying to reschedule around everything else is tough. You know, I mean, we were just talking about that. If we get to 20 games this season, we'll be very thankful.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
as far as playing that 20 games before postseason hits. So I think it's really difficult, and we've kind of, you know, handcuffed ourselves. And I think what Lutheran South is doing with this tournament is just setting yourself up with, you know, 3 different opponents. And if something does happen, make up that game with those schools sometime throughout the season, rest of the year. If something does happen,
We don't always tell Ben when he did a good thing.
yeah,
you know?
that's very
but,
true.
But I think Ben and his AD Mark
Yes.
did a nice job of just trying to make sure everybody could get some games.
Well, I mean, you just got to do what you can at this. I mean, at this point,
Yeah.
we've only played 4 games, and we lost. We had a rescheduled game from last Tuesday before Christmas. We lost our Christmas tournament at Rolla, so I mean, it's going to be a busy January and February. We hope. We hope we don't have to worry about having any more issues, and kids can be safe, and we can have an opportunity for kids to play. But at the same time, and I mean, you said, 20 games? Mm-hmm. I mean, I think if we get 15, it's a win for us because it's just – you just don't know. Right. You know, you just don't know. And I just hope that we could get a season of some sort for our kids so our seniors had a chance to play like the kids in the spring sports didn't have.
Right.
And that, to me, is extremely important. So whatever we get, to me, at this point is a blessing. I'm just really happy that we can have that opportunity and hope that everybody gets as much as they can.
Right. And that, you know, the big thing about it, we were just talking about that as far as, you know, game scheduling. It's really difficult because you're just going to pick up a game no matter who your opponent is at this point. Just pick a game up and find
whoever
one.
can show up and
let's just play. I mean, and I think that's the most difficult part. And then, you know, the way that the districts came out so late, you know, it's hard to, you know, you want to try to schedule some things to maybe kind of see where you're at, and you don't know. And then now, when this came out, now a lot of teams are going to start scrambling, to play some of those teams, or maybe see some of those teams that they may possibly see in postseason, just to get a look at them, you know. And so I think it changes everything. I think this year's going to be one of the most difficult years as far as scouting goes.
Oh, shoot.
Because
I mean, you can't hardly go to watch the games to scout.
You go watch, I mean, let's just say, for instance, you go watch earlier in the year, you have everybody, and then you don't have anybody at the – I mean, it's a whole different team, you know. You look at it I mean, it's not a whole different team, but it's 5 different kids compared to what you do. So it just changes your scouting ways and how you prepare for teams, because you don't know who they had and who they didn't have and whatever else that goes.
Jason said that they've already lost 5 games with their varsity and 5 JV games with the quarantine that they're in. So I mean we're 3 games down now, I think, on the schedule, 3, maybe 4. I have to look. I mean, at this point, it's kind of like, well, who we got coming up? Well, maybe.
Yeah.
We're down. We're missing 1 right now. And hopefully we can, I mean, if we only miss 1, that's pretty darn good.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And that surprised me hearing you get, you know,
because you guys
I
are
would
wearing
think,
masks while you're playing.
keeping everybody safe.
I
would think
I
down
should
here-
be saying this, but I don't even care. I know, I'm terrible.
I would think you guys wouldn't have the problem. I would, you know what I mean? Like, I'm confused that in the county, in the city, like, we're still getting all the games in, and then I didn't know this for you guys. You know, having to lose all those games, that's awful.
Yeah.
Because it's a smart virus. Once you cross the Merrimack, crazy things happen.
Well,
I used to live near the Merrimack.
Well, I got to say, because, you know, like, I've had people ask me, like, well, who were you in contact with? I literally go to work, come home.
Right.
I mean, after practice, I come home. Other than coming here, that was it.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like I was like, oh, I was out, you know, partying with, but no.
Yeah.
It's so you just don't know. You don't know if it's you came across a person and shook their hand, or you know, just saw somebody and they were around you, or you're standing in line at Lowe's or something.
I mean, you don't know.
You don't know. So I mean, it's just one of those things. You're like, well, I'll just have to deal with it, and that's it. So I mean, I feel terrible for our kids who've missed out, especially on like the Christmas tournament. The Rolla tournament is great.
Yeah.
They take you, they put you up. They, in hotels, you feed your kids, pay for meals, and our kids didn't get a chance to do that. They did it last year. They loved it. We had a good team bonding. This year, we didn't get to do it, and it sucks. I mean, and Jason says it's awful missing the Christmas tournament. Park Hills, that Herculaneum doesn't get to be a part of the Christmas tournament.
Right.
And by the way, South Iron's playing for first.
Yes, saw that.
Yeah.
I'll be down there tomorrow.
Did you know that
the
the Central JV beat Potosi varsity
I did see that.
Oh my.
with 6 kids?
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's still scary.
We were asked. Kevin was asked if his JV wanted to play in the visitation Christmas tournament.
So guess who that just
At one
we'd be
time.
the 16 seed. Guess who we'd open up against? We'd play Incarnate. Oh God. So I would be Incarnate's slaughter. And
Hey, wait. There is a chance.
We respectfully declined.
yes,
yes.
I decided to play in the Incarnate JV tournament.
That was
and
smart
I continued
move.
there. Yeah.
Smart move.
Well
Smart
played.
move.
Hey, tell Kyle. All you got to do is go to YouTube now.
Yes.
You can find any game now.
Yeah, it's
Just
Don't worry,
search.
he is.
It's just not the same watching the film
Oh, yeah.
on streams. Even watching Huddle
hard.
to Scout.
I'd much rather.
I
want
to be in person, and I want to hear what the coaches are saying.
for
Yes.
sure.
And that's why sometimes somebody ends up sitting, usually behind the bench, and listen to what the coaches
Oh, what was
say.
that?
yeah.
What is
Oh,
that
this
play?
is 5.
Yeah. Not that
This
that
is
ever
5
happens.
hand up, 5 hand down.
Yeah. What's all yours?
He's probably already got him. Ben,
Flex.
I love
Flex.
I love Ben's comment. Coach Miller, the virus was mad at you for making fun of
The
it.
virus can suck it. I ain't worried
That's my
about it.
line.
Hey, you know what? You didn't copyright it. I don't want to hear it.
1-800-2nd.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Oh goodness.
Hey, all I know is I'm going to have to start getting some Red Bulls. That's Red Bull
Some-
and 5-hour energy, man. I had a 3-hour practice the other day. I mean, I'm telling you, I was more wiped out than the kids.
I'd be pumped up right now for about 10 minutes, and then I'd be sleeping over at my bed.
I mean, what time is it? What time did I take
He comes walking in and he nails both of these down, and I'm like, dude,
What's going on?
I'm old school on that. I don't.
I'm
I
sorry,
just
Grandpa.
can't handle that. I just can't handle that. I mean,
It's tough on your heart.
Give me Mountain Dew. That's all I need.
Tough on your-
do the do.
Oh,
Give me the dew.
gosh.
Yeah.
Don't
So
get
we
him
got.
started.
Let's talk a little bit before we go to break here. Let's talk a little bit about that the Park Hills Christmas tournament down there. Seems like it's. They started out with on the girls' side missing one team due to quarantine, and then on the boys' side 3 teams ended up dropping out.
Yes.
So 3 teams that was able to get a quarterfinal bye into the quarterfinals, and then.
And Central JV filled one of those spots.
Yes.
So the 2 teams, South Iron and North County, got a bye.
Correct.
And Central took the 13th seed, and then they lost the first game, and then beat Potosi.
Yeah. So
And then they got beat by Fredericktown.
who's
today.
so the South Irons in the
South
final?
Iron's in the final. They're waiting the winner of Central and North County. Let's see. Festus beat St. Jen today. So they're playing for 5th place.
They're
and
playing
then
DeSoto.
DeSoto beat Steelville.
Really?
Yeah, that's
Good win for Coach Hamp.
yeah, good for Zeb. Happy for that. I mean, us in Steelville, we've had a little issue here.
I wouldn't know what that was about.
Good times. We'll explain that one off the air.
All right.
After hours.
Note to self.
Jefferson beat Hillsboro, so they're playing Fredericktown now for the consolation.
Wow.
So, so it's pretty good games. Good
So
stuff.
how about South Iron win today?
Can't do the math. 16. Nice for a Class 1 school.
Yeah.
Represent.
Yeah.
That's right. Then your
You
world.
keep keep saying stuff about South Iron.
I went to school there.
No way.
Yes,
I did not know.
Yeah.
definitely.
I mean, they got a good team. They're well coached, and I like it. I liked it whenever I was in school because at the time there were only 3 Class 1 schools in that tournament, and you always felt the little school against us because all these big schools are in it. So when we went in when I was a junior and we actually won the thing against Park Hills on New Year's Eve night. It was pretty special because they'd already beat us by 20 the few weeks before, and to go and beat them on their home court for that tournament,
for sure.
to get that big gold basketball was one of the sweetest things. I will never forget that.
Absolutely.
And it was a good rivalry. Those guys were all good guys off the court, but I sure as hell didn't like them. I'd knock the hell out of one of them if I could have to win that thing.
Any way you can.
Anyway.
On the girls' side, looks like the 1 and 2 seeds are going to end up meeting at Park Hill Central and then St. Jen. both of those two schools, which are in my district this year.
No, lucky you.
Finally.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, great stuff. Both of them state ranked, so that'll be a fun game to watch tomorrow. I'm sure that both those two teams are going to be battle tested. They're going to see each other 2 more times throughout the year anyway. They're in the same conference, so they're going to see each other again 2 more times. But I guarantee you that game tomorrow will be a battle from the get-go, I'm sure, because both those two teams want to win that. I mean, St. John won it last year, and they want to go back-to-back, and Park Hills got knocked out in the semis and then ended up losing the third-place game as well. So they got a little bit on their mind as far as getting back to that.
And they're the 1 seed.
Yeah, and they're and they're 8-0 right now and ranked in I think the top 6. And
one, aren't they?
Yeah, well, they come out and won with that, but they are ranked number 1 in Class 4.
Have fun with that district, by the way.
So, that'll be an interesting game as far as that goes, because St. John's had a different leading scorer every night, so they're a hard team to defend.
You want me to make you feel better?
Sure, let's hear it.
Okay, so how hard your district is in Class 1, District 1 girls? They only have 1 team, and they automatically win the district.
Let's talk about that.
And then in the next district, they only have 2 teams.
Let's not talk
so
about that
they have 3 teams that are playing to go to the quarterfinals. State.
Really?
State.
No. Yeah,
Just want you to feel good about it.
I don't
It
wanna hear
pays
about
to be small.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. There you go, Blair.
Hey, Chris,
You're
I
welcome.
want to know about that night you won the Christmas tournament. What happened to your truck?
I blew it up.
Oh. What were you doing?
I was revving my truck up and didn't realize it was low on oil because it had a leak. And buddy next to me was warming his truck up. My defroster wasn't very good. So I was just like, wow, 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 and I hear a pop, click. That was it. Blew it up. Didn't know.
All about that excitement, huh?
Oops.
I was a...
But the gold ball, baby.
Hey, the gold ball was great. The $1,000 I had to pay for a new engine at the time.
That was not so great.
I was a big dumbass.
I'm sure Pops loved to hear that, too.
Yeah, that was a good phone call to have to make. From a payphone, by the way, back in the day. Coach, I need to get back in the gym. I gotta make a phone call.
It's good stuff.
Good days, good
stuff.
times.
I would assume Mapes doesn't want to lose that again.
I guarantee you. I guarantee you that. And watching the game the other day that he played, he didn't call a play out, didn't call anything out, didn't do any. I guarantee he didn't do anything to give anything away. I'll be curious to see what he does tomorrow as far as a game plan. I know good and well he's going to want to go out and try to win that thing. I mean, to me, that's a big thing for them moving forward as far as that. But then, also getting a chance to win that district title and be the 1 seed. And,
I mean, it's going to go a long way towards their district seeding and how that,
Yeah, so I'm very curious to see how that all goes out tomorrow as far as game planning. And I think St. John's coach as well, I heard her on the radio say, I'd be interested to see what Coach Mapes does as far as
Never easy to beat a team multiple times.
No.
yeah, that's
Never
the case.
easy.
So that's kind of one of the things that I think I'll be curious to see tomorrow. I think it'll be a good game, and I'm looking forward to going
I
down there
love
and watching
that
some
gym.
basketball. Oh yeah,
That gymnasium is
awesome.
awesome.
Agreed.
There are 2 of my favorite field houses to play in, and one of them is Park Hills because that atmosphere. Bloomfield. If you've ever been down there by Dexter, they have a field house. It's kind of 3-sided with the stage, but it's raised seating and you're around the court. It's an old field house too,
Dusty knows all about that.
and it's a neat place to go and play. When I was assistant coach at Portersville, we played in the Christmas tournament there and had a chance to beat Dexter whenever they were winning that
They got a
thing.
big Christmas tournament down there, don't they?
Oh yeah, it's huge.
16 team too?
Kennett and Dexter, I think, are playing
Playing
for
the
first.
final.
Yeah,
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, it's a nice tournament to have. I think it's one of the better tournaments in Missouri. To be honest with you, top to bottom.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, you go to the Cape. Cape has probably the most talent because of Cape and Notre Dame and
Jackson.
Charleston and those teams, but it's all top heavy.
Yeah.
So the bottom, the little schools usually end up. It's like who's gonna play for the consolation side,
Right.
So I mean you get lucky, you win a game, and now you play for 5th. Whereas Bloomfield, there's good balance.
Yeah.
there's good balance. So, I mean, I think that's important when you have a tournament, because otherwise it's like, well, let's go get bounced in the first round and try to win 3.
Have a chance to win things. Yeah.
Try to go 3-1 in the tournament and win 9th place.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Says champ, though.
Hey,
Get that
way.
champ word in there.
that's right.
Either way.
Ray, I think is it
It's time
for
for
us
a
to
commercial.
take
You got to pay
break
bills,
here?
man.
Let's go pay the bills here real
Go
quick.
pay the bills.
You're watching the Coach's Box. We will be right back.
Jefferson College has affordable degree options for students of all ages. Plus, the quality of education rivals any four-year university, and designated classes are guaranteed to transfer. Jefferson College provides safe on-site and online options and many exciting career pathways like humanities, business, social science and public service, math, physics and technology, and science and health. Students who know, go Jeffco. Enroll now at jeffco.edu.
For fine Mexican cuisine,
A family atmosphere.
any place to watch your local sport teams. Come out to La Pechangas. Check out our 4 locations: Arnold, Herculaneum, Crystal City, and Monterrey. Come out to La Pechanga.
I wonder what Coach Jarvis is up to.
Jason! Jason! What's up? What's up? Man!
Oh, hang on a minute. I got a call from Blair.
What's up?
What am I doing? I'm sitting here watching the Coach's Box.
Must be a wrong number.
What's up?
This live stream STL has been a huge asset for Jefferson County sports, in my opinion. I mean, getting these athletes the camaraderie that they're out there and people can see them. I mean, to be honest with you, I got a call from a coach yesterday about one of my athletes that said that they saw some of her games on live stream STL.
Awesome.
So, I mean, that right there instilled to me that this is important. You know, this is important for those kids. And so, you know, I think it's great, and I wish you guys the best. You know, and if you're out there and you want to sponsor, this is a great opportunity for you know, kids to support kids of our local kids and get them support and get them acknowledgement out there, because we have a lot of great athletes in this county.
Well, we appreciate that. And at the end of the day, our mission is much the same as your missions, coaches, to help shine a light on these kids. And get them exposure and get their name out there and help them. And if they can advance, they're better off, we're better off as a community, and that's why we're here.
Dr. Craig Rubel is an orthopedic surgeon and fellowship-trained sports medicine specialist who cares for all athletes of all ages, performing total joint replacements, knee and shoulder arthroscopies, and general orthopedic procedures such as fracture treatment and carpal tunnel releases. Visit rubelortho.com or call 636-933-7400.
Guys, I've always wanted to ask you this since you're both pitchers. What's your favorite pitch? It's a fastball? Okay, I know. It's a curveball. No? Okay, well, what's your favorite pitch?
Oh, yeah. Spitball.
The Main Street Sports Show. You never know what we're going to throw at you.
Hi, I'm Lawrence Krodinger with Home by SMCI. Whether it's residential or commercial, we have the right products for you. Global Plasma Solutions will attack your bacteria, mold, viruses, even help dust in your house. They install easily, less than 45 minutes, and it's invaluable for the rest of your life. If you're interested in any of the products that we do offer, give us a call at 636-337-4444 or send us an email at service@homebysmci.com.
Hey, this is Chris Miller, and you're watching the Coach's Box on Livestream STL, the best sports streaming show there is on Facebook.
And we are back for our next round of the Coach's Box. Joel Rabolo from the owner here of La Pachangas. Pop your head right over here for a second, Joel. Just pop your head right here. Wave at the camera right here, Joel. There he is. Great guy here. Come on out to La Pachangas, and he'll hook you up with some great food, great drinks, things like that. He's a great guy here. He's been awesome to us throughout this 39 of the 40 weeks that we have been here doing the Coach's Box. So thanks so much to Joel Rabolo over here at La Pachanga here in Herculaneum. So come to the Herculaneum location. I want to let you know a little bit here about, we're talking a little bit about the Lutheran South tournament here, and this is our matchups here. January 2nd, 11:45, Lutheran South in Washington. 1:30, do I dare say it? It's the Herculaneum Webster Groves game. And I'm going to open your microphones. Small little comments about that real quick.
I'm just looking forward to playing against him. I haven't played against him yet, so except for in the summertime. And
is that when you got like 7 tentacles? And
that might have been it. No, it wasn't
7 or
playing
8-ish.
We wasn't playing him.
The summertime, those are just personal fouls.
Yeah, right.
And lots of free throws.
Just keep shooting. I'm not going anywhere.
So January 2nd, Herculaneum and Webster Groves. And by the way, all these games are going to be on Livestream STL. Make sure you get your subscription for that as well. We'll tell you a little bit about that here in a minute.
You know what? I might actually do the color on that, Ray.
I'll let you.
You and Jim Powers.
You and Jim Powers.
Oh, it's Jimmy boy.
Jim's coming out. Yep. Jim Powers.
I'm really thinking about it.
Okay.
I got practice later on that day.
Brighten your spirits before you go in there and run your boys ragged.
Right? You gonna do both of them?
Never do that.
You gonna do both games?
Never.
I'm thinking about it.
There you go.
I'm thinking about it.
You give Ben some trouble during the first game.
I would never do that.
I think we should all be on for Ben's game.
Yes, there you go.
Hey, Washington's doing better.
They're playing really well.
Doug Light's bringing them around,
He's
man.
doing a good job.
January 6th, Fort Zumwalt West and Lutheran South at 5:30. Then it's the 7:15 game, Orchard Farm and Herculaneum. That's January 6th. That's Wednesday. And then January 9th, the Granddaddy Day of them all. We're going to get 3 games here, Herculaneum and Washington. That is Parkway Central and the St. Pius Lady Lancers at 1:30. Orchard Farm and Lutheran South at 3:15. So all these games are going to be on Livestream STL over on the TKDS Sports Network. And that is what we got going on. Plus, we've got a lot of games in between. And we've got an announcement. We've talked about the big announcement here. So I'll just throw this all up here real quick. We've been waiting for a long time to do this, but we now have a website, and I'm going to hit go right now. It is live. Check out our new website, livestreamstl.tkdssports.com right now. And get yourself do it. Just do it. I feel like Shia LaBeouf.
Don't think.
Do it. Right. So, but check that out. Our website is out. We've got schedules up there. We've got we're going to be doing some. We're going to actually be putting in together some like things about games and things of So it's not going to be just the live stream. It's going to be a little bit more in depth. We're going to be able to kind of recap games and have posts for that. Be able to post out to Twitter, Facebook, all those places.
Now, is there going to be like, maybe post-game comments on that as far as like maybe a coach with a player or whatever?
Well, the reason why we didn't do that this year
was COVID. I'm sure.
COVID. We didn't want to mix it up with the kids. We didn't want to get anybody sick, type deal. And so that possibly, especially if the thing gets lifted, it's a process.
Right.
There's been a lot going on since 40 weeks ago.
Sure.
So 40 weeks ago we started doing this, and that was about the same time we started going to our not just Facebook and YouTube, or we were at Facebook. I'm sorry. Went from Facebook to YouTube to Twitch to Twitter to Periscope all overnight. Then we added down the road with the TKDS Sports Network, Roku and Fire Stick. Mm-hmm. We've got Apple TV coming at the end of the school year, probably here, possibly the end of this particular season. But website's going to be huge because we're pulling all of our stuff off of the social media games-wise as of today. So today that's it. Everything's going to go over the TKDS Sports Network, and you're going to have to get that all subscription only. And the reason why we're doing that, we've had that conversation. There's a lot of security on that, and there's a lot of issues that we're having with the Chinese. So I'll just leave it at that.
We got to make it a Chinese thing, right?
Well, it's the China virus, right? As they say, But
I can't speak Chinese after having it.
It is what it is. and Coach Blair, I'm going to have to have you move over a little bit that way because you're out of my camera shot on this particular one.
Come on, Blair.
So there.
Good God, baby.
Gotta have your
like
face.
A professional.
I'm being nice.
Face for radio.
Hey, I'm fine now.
I'm trying to get away from this guy.
So there it is. But check that website out again real quick. Maybe post a comment on our Facebook site. Hey, do you like it? There's a lot going on there with it too. So schedules, there's a way to go into the schedule and actually click on the game, and it'll take you straight to be able to subscribe for that particular game. So I've done a lot of work in the last 4 days. It's taken me 4 full days to basically produce it from beginning to end.
Nice.
And a lot of tirelessly put together hours, but hey, we had some time off between Christmas and New Year's here. I said, hey, let's build a website, so we did.
Sure.
So there you go.
Awesome.
And I know you got shout-outs too, so I'll pull that down there.
Go.
And
right.
Coach Blair's got some shout-outs.
Definitely. It is a shameless
That's
plug.
Right.
We've had a fun, busy week at Herculaneum High School. We were hosted the Fred Weber Classic, formerly the Mr. Kevin Warner Invitational.
That's right.
Over there. He was able to hand me off that tournament a few years ago when he left Afton. And
more than happy to.
We've taken that over, and that we've had a very successful tournament. We have 8 teams in a tournament, but this year with COVID, had a couple teams drop out at the last minute, so we were able to put together 6 teams, 2 of those which being our JV team and our freshman team. Both of those teams this week went 3-0 in the tournament, and were both undefeated. And I guess I could say that they were co-champions. The coaches were going at it, trying to figure out the differences in who scored more, who scored less, to try to see who the champion was. But tap off to our kids and our coaches for a great week. It was awesome to see our program go 6-0 this week, and and with all of the stuff going around and everything. It was just excited to see our kids being able to play and have some success, and hopefully that we can build off of that moving into the second part of the season. So,
how many tournaments do you guys host over there?
Plenty.
25.
Well, it depends which ones. There's invitationals. Yeah. There's tournaments. There's round robins.
Depends on what you want to call it.
Shootouts.
Shootouts.
We do have some freshman shootouts. Yeah.
Showcase.
Anything we can get to get our kids
involved. It's funny, and I heard a lot of people complaining last year about you guys hosting districts, and which was a great experience. And
most
atmosphere.
Unbelievable weekend, too, by the way.
But at the same time, it's like you guys host everything.
Hey.
Kids are like, hey, we're going to go play at Herky. I don't know what else is new.
It's the facilities. The facilities.
It's because when you're in the locker room downstairs, you hear the boom, 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 boom.
You hear it.
But you can't hear that from the cross-country locker room.
Sure you could.
Yeah, whatever. I'm still pissed about that. Just so you know.
You made sure of that.
Yeah, you tell your Oh, he's gone now.
He's not there anymore.
There's got to be flat screens in that cross country locker room.
No, actually,
Recliners.
there's
flat screens in our
I gotta tell you,
basketball
there are
basketball
there are
locker.
lockers.
Yeah. Must
There
be
are
nice.
lockers filled with golf balls.
Yes, there
Because
is.
one of our kids decided, it's like, why are there golf balls pulled it open just enough where all of them fell out
gee.
the night of the championship? And I'm like, oh my God, we're going to get our butts kicked. We're not even focused. We're like golf balls in the locker. Yeah. We got it picked up. Put it all in the trash can.
That's where they all went, huh?
That's exactly where they went. That's what
They
you
all-
guys
the
get,
kids
too.
all wondered where they were all
Well,
at.
there you go. It's probably somewhere
There you
for
go.
waste management.
There, you've heard it right here on the Coach's Box.
I don't care.
Man, these bags are heavy today.
Hey, that cross country locker room is like it's like a narrow hallway almost.
It's an old closet.
And yeah, it's an old closet. So here we are. We're like one of the county schools in the county conference, and we're taking that one and we're letting those people in red have the best locker rooms. That's okay. That's what. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
Appreciate
It was
that.
good. But hey, but who won?
Oh, it worked out.
Oh, it did.
It all worked out.
You mean you didn't get put in the girls' locker room?
No.
I tried.
Hey, I mean,
I tried.
it's like,
I
hey,
gave him-
Coach
I gave
Blair
him-
is like, do that. I'm like,
Isn't that the norm? Isn't that the norm? The visiting team gets the girls' locker
well,
room.
there's like 7 locker rooms there.
We have
in
a lot.
that gym.
I think that's one of the good things
gotta
why we host.
Yeah.
Because we have a bunch of locker room space.
It's true.
You got to
do.
remember, I haven't been down there in 30 years.
Space,
so.
space is a relative term.
It's not a room; it's a space.
It's a
I'll have to
space.
get I'll have to get an actual visitation through that.
Yeah.
What, a tour?
Tour.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, like, well, here's a classroom that's
Yeah,
made
there
into a
you go,
locker room.
right?
Here's a closet we made into a locker room.
Hey,
Jason
Anyway,
Gilman,
you
I need that tour. Right?
Yeah.
you'll probably say Coach Player when you
Go
give
ahead.
him a
Go
tour.
ahead.
Yeah. Hey, Jarvis, where is the best locker room? That's the question. Go ahead and answer that on there.
He uses the same one I do.
that's nice.
He uses our
That's
locker
nice.
room.
Whatever. Yeah, what's
Now, that locker room has been the boys' basketball room for you guys. I should say, I'm sorry, not locker room, but the coach's office has been probably 50 years.
Oh, that's been the boys' basketball office for many years. Yes.
Yeah.
And that'll never go away, I'm sure.
Sure.
Yeah, and the girls' locker room, our girls' office is next to the concession
It's
stand.
gone through some renovations.
Yeah.
I mean, before when I was going there, their concession stand
a long
wasn't
time
there.
ago, by the way.
Shut it.
This is neat to hear about,
Yeah.
When I came to Webster, the locker room was from, I believe, 1840.
Yes.
Right.
It was.
One-room schoolhouse.
Now, how old is your gym up there at Webster?
Oh, my gosh. It's like
Really
your
old.
gym reminds me of our old gym
like
at Herculaneum.
80 plus years.
Yeah, I was
say
going to
so.
say it's built very similar to the
the
old
old-
gym at Herculaneum before
Yeah.
they tore it down.
Oh, I love it. Robert's gym
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
Great place
awesome.
to play. Great place
Awesome,
to
baby.
play.
And then our basketball coach's office is Spool's office, so we just kind of
I took over a janitor's closet under the stairwell.
yes,
Hey, it works.
But it
whatever
fits a
works.
couch.
It does.
So
It does.
That's why you did it.
And that is the most important thing that a coach's office can fit is a couch.
is a couch.
That,
Yes.
Jarvis just said same couch probably in that office too. If that's the
guarantee
same
you.
couch,
It might have been.
if that's the same couch, oh my God!
Do we need to,
all
we
I
don't
gotta
need to hear
say-
those
I was
stories.
going to say, what,
Dude, all I got to say,
2004. That's been the same.
all I got to say
couch
about
since
the couch
2004.
on that is, golly, there's got to be mice in there.
Oh, is that what you're going to say?
okay, all right.
I was
Ray
about to
said-
say,
Whoa! I thought Ray had some stories.
Couple mouse traps.
You guys
fix
have got to
this.
go down. Always go down that road.
Yes.
Never.
Oh, Kyle,
Always.
Kyle
The
just
views
said
of this
talk
show
about
are not the
boys'
views of
locker room.
Livestream STL.
The boys' locker room at Webster, when I came there, is pretty darn cool.
Is it
Yeah.
immaculate?
And it's,
Yes.
Nice.
But it's tiny. But it's decked out. Pictures, signs.
Oh, man.
So that was something we wanted to change when we came in, and we had to raise a bunch of money. And speaking of mice, we did mouse races.
Nice.
Even
So
better.
you caught
That's
him
what
from the
you
office.
should have.
we got caught him.
That's totally.
Yes,
We're
we got
having
him from the couch.
We're having mouse races for a new
Herculaneum.
couch. There it
you go.
is.
I think one's name was Riley at one point. I think he won a race. I think. I
Even
mean,
better. Yeah,
Riley
well,
the
sure he
mouse.
did.
Dude,
Sure he did.
I
Sure
got
he
all
did.
kinds of great ideas here. We can make this happen.
Wow.
Hey, fundraiser for the coaches box, right?
Hey, it's a blast. If you've
What are we
never been
raising
to a
money
mouse
for?
race,
I
you're
have.
missing out.
It is a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun.
It's
for
like
sure.
I'm poor, and all of a sudden I'm really poor. But I had a lot of fun.
Coach Buddy says top-notch shower in that basketball office, by the
Hey,
way.
Coach Buddy jumping in.
Hey.
How about that?
Thanks, Coach Buddy.
I know that coach has been there since as long as Coach Buddy has been there because I've been there 1 year less than he has. And
Wow.
I know that couch has been there since I've been there. And I know that he was there. I think he said that couch was there before he was. So that's at least
I think the
16,
couch
17
should
years.
be
dating
brought
I'm going to have to
couch.
take a look at that couch because I'm pretty sure that's been back there since the Rolla Herbert years. And maybe even
Just been
before that.
moved around.
Maybe even the, dare I say, Bill Stotler years.
I think you need to do the show from the couch.
There we go.
We could do that.
We
bring
can do
it-
that.
bring
We
it
can
in.
totally do that.
There's enough room in there.
Jarvis
Jarvis.
says don't sit on it.
Jarvis, we're doing a show from the couch.
Oh,
There it is.
Oh, shoot.
That's going to be a fun one.
Right?
There
you go.
On location.
Riley must have been a short-haired mouse.
Bald.
Kevin Holly.
Dang.
Wow.
Singer.
Yeah, well, I know. I lost some.
Oh, Jarvis
Past year's
says it
been
was
bad.
Bill Hammocks at one time.
Really?
Okay.
Well,
there you go.
Good to find out that.
Bill Hammock.
Billy
By the-
watches our show.
He
so
watched
I'm-
our show.
I'll
Hey,
have
by
to
the way,
ask.
Bill Hammock, we're going to be getting a hold of you here about Hoops for Hope real soon. And I already have a color commentator for Hoops for Hope. Raise your hand if you're commentating for Hoops for Hope. Thank you very much.
Look at that.
He
There you go.
brought that hand
Yep.
up really high.
He did. I'm doing it.
Yeah. You know, Ray likes to try to twist my arm to do this stuff.
Hey,
And I'm like,
I've not been able to get him to do
I know.
any kind of
I
color
know.
commentating until this
Saturday.
week.
Your
Saturday
debut.
is his debut.
I'm going to tell you right now, Ray, if you don't
nice.
have a dump button,
You're going to have to go.
good.
You're going to go, why did she? That's exactly.
Who would make that kind of?
Exactly.
And then it's going to be, Ray's going to be like, you know,
Gotta
Chris,
have
hey,
it.
We're going to break.
Chris, you gotta go.
Gotta have it.
It's like TV timeout.
Cut.
TV
Cut.
timeout.
Right there.
Timeout.
Right.
You have Jim Powers next to you. He'll
Right.
take care of that.
Jim will cover you.
Yeah.
They're
He'll
like,
definitely
and
take care.
there we go.
You're
We're on.
watching Jeff go courtside. We're going to a break.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
You'll be fine.
Are you sure?
If Jarvis can do it, you can do it.
Whoa. Jason's a consummate professional.
I'm only good with this
I'm not
if we
saying
can
he
do
wasn't
in-game.
professional.
We
Yes.
gotta be in.
Yeah, you got to talk to us.
We want
during-
some in-game time.
Talk to his
Oh,
coaches
post-game
during the
stuff?
game.
after quarters.
You want me to be like Craig Sager and
Yeah.
walk up to you?
So if
and
he's,
Time
if
out.
he's,
Microphone
if he's
time
busy,
out.
if he's busy,
no,
just
you
come to
gotta
me.
be 6 feet away,
Yeah.
holding the boomstick.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, that ain't going to be me.
That would be
Wait,
fun.
I'm good. Hey,
Coach, how do you
I got
feel
90
about this?
days. I got 90 days. I'm good. So I'm going to get right up in your space.
How do you feel about that
Hey,
quarter, Coach?
Hey, we know somebody that's done it before, right?
Yeah.
Right after a game.
yeah,
Right?
we did.
You know,
Jarvis may know something about
Jarvis, can you elaborate? Oh, he's not here. Sorry.
Yeah. Local
Elick wants to
print
mic
media.
the coaches up, by the way.
As soon as the game's over, hey, Coach, what do you think about that game?
Yeah.
Who did that?
One of our reporters.
One of our
around
reporters.
here.
We're going to leave it.
Everybody's
From a
got
local-
that guy.
From a local weekly, but not weekly.
Oh, man.
Paper.
Really? Did you have to go there? Hey, we finally got our preview in.
Right.
December 24th.
Yeah. Then Elick says he wants to mic the coaches up.
Oh,
We can do that.
I don't know about
I
that.
need a reminder
Yes.
every 3 minutes that I
See,
mic
this is
up.
what we'll
that in
do.
here.
This is what we'll do. We'll turn that on when your mics are on.
Okay.
And we'll turn it
yeah.
off when your
Like-
mics are off.
like we're
Can
gonna pay
somebody-
attention to
Can
that.
somebody hold this
Right?
in front of my
Yeah.
face?
That'll be my job during the game.
So the best part is you be like that guy who carries the cord for a football coach.
Yes.
The headsets. Walks around there. It's like,
I think Josh and I should just sit at this table and
Oh,
commentate
that would-
the game
oh,
while it's
that
going
would be
on.
great.
gosh.
Oh,
That could be
crazy.
interesting.
That'd be
I
fun.
like
I like this.
That could be fun.
Yeah.
I will call
I don't
out
know.
plays for him. He will call out plays for us. It's
Or you get
perfect.
Kyle to do that because Kyle's all about that.
Yeah. So we're going to run the annexation of Puerto Rico here.
Dude.
All right, let's go.
Did you see that?
Again.
That was great.
A little bit of
By the
Twisted
way, why? If you haven't watched the Twisted Tea video, you need to.
Oh my
We can't talk about it. We can't play it.
Oh,
but
my.
It's
But
great.
it's good stuff.
And if you watch any of the stuff, the internet always wins, by the way. I'm a big believer in that. The
Undefeated.
internet is undefeated.
Undefeated.
It is
Sure
so
it is.
great. And I'm thinking, what do these people do in their spare time? Because I don't have a lot of free time. These people just come up with this stuff. They're entirely too
My wife
creative.
loves Twisted Tea, and I have a newfound respect for it after the video surfaced.
That
Wow.
is so good, too. That's
So if you don't know what we're talking about,
yeah, you got to watch it on your own.
look it up.
Google it.
Look it up.
Google it.
Yeah, Google it.
South Iron versus Park Hills for the championship.
Oh, it'll be good.
Old school
Remix.
times, huh?
Remix. That'll be last year. It was last year.
Do we have an over-under on that from Borer yet?
Borer, what's the point spread on that?
Point spread?
Illegal.
I mean, he's not playing in it, so
He's not
some side bets here.
I know
Paradise
a guy.
Sportsbook.
Right?
He's all about it.
Paradise.
Just got to know a guy.
Just got to
That's
know
right.
a guy.
That's right.
So true.
Oh, my gosh.
So true.
We are off the rails, I think.
Yeah.
as Jim
Nah,
Powers
not quite
would
yet.
say.
Not quite yet.
You sure?
Nah,
Oh.
we're not off the rails yet.
Well, Jim's probably watching. Jim,
He
are we off the
probably
rails
is.
here yet?
Where is Jim? We should have Jim phone
Why
in
didn't
or
Jim?
something.
Why didn't Jim come?
Well, he said
to
he was
the
going to
show?
possibly phone in, but I don't know what
he was
happened.
originally supposed to come, and he had some family lingering over, and he had to end up
Tell him to go.
babysit tonight.
Yeah.
No, they got to go.
They got to
I got some stuff.
Then he
timed
wants
up.
to know, can I call plays for both teams?
You probably could.
Hey, we were on the flex,
yes.
so
Yeah, I know.
call that. It's easy enough, right?
Just saying. So
Get real quiet.
Yes.
Well, I'm
abrupt ending.
contemplating on what he might call. So
flex. All
Hey,
day
that's me. That's
Flex.
The old flex.
it. Hey, it works, man.
He does.
hit him with
proven.
that flex.
He does.
I'm telling you that
Screen and screener, baby.
Hopefully.
Big
That-
fan of that.
Hopefully.
that particular play's
What?
been around for 45 years. isn't it?
Hopefully
45.
Hopefully he's
85.
1,005.
Right?
It was like basketball was invented.
Peach
Here comes the
baskets.
flex.
Peach baskets.
Peach
when that was-
basket, then flex.
Pop
Yes.
the ball out of the hoop.
Mike
with
and
the
drill,
stick.
Flex.
flex,
Right?
peach baskets.
They widen the lane. All kinds
That's
of cool
funny.
stuff. Hey, whatever works, man.
Shorts that go down
Yeah.
to your knees.
Then they get short, then they get long, or short again. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen.
It is.
I tell my kids, "Like, can you put your shorts down for real?
Please.
Stop. You look like you're wearing a diaper."
Shooting sleeves.
Oh man,
Gotta
those are
go.
the worst.
They gotta go.
Those are the worst.
They gotta go.
Kevin.
If that's my one rant today, they gotta go.
Well, you could have been wearing the shorts that they wore back in like the 70s and 80s that were like riding way up top on you.
Oh, yeah.
You
Are you
know,
reading
and,
this guy?
We'll just
shoot.
Oh my gosh.
Kevin, I got a first comment. Kevin says, "Until someone mentions Stevie Wonder playing for the Lions, you're still on the rails."
Oh wow!
So one of our
you
trivia
haven't-
questions.
Yeah, you that was part of the that was part of the
Best of.
the best of. So we're gonna post the best of.
And Zach, who's never won the trivia,
Poor
his-
Zach.
he gets aggravated because he thinks the game is rigged.
It
Every
is
single
not.
time. It's not
It is
rigged.
not.
And he decides that he's going to pick. One of the questions is what Motown singer tried out for the Lions and
Back in
whatever-
like 1972 or something.
like that.
Yeah.
And it was Marvin Gaye, and then it was Stevie Wonder. Was one of the,
Yeah.
He picked Stevie Wonder,
But he did it on purpose.
and then he pisses and moans about it. I was like, "You picked Stevie Wonder. You can't even say anything." He
Threw his headset off.
Oh yeah. So he's constantly getting made fun of about that.
I think Stevie Wonder could play for the Lions right now.
I think
Yeah.
Lions need anybody right now.
Wow.
True.
It's tough.
Kyle
Tough being a
Bohr.
Lions fan.
Kyle Bohr says, "Ben, I don't know. We will be in trouble. I'm not sure that you know how to call a zone defense."
Ouch.
Hey, he specifically said call plays, so that would be offense related, right?
True.
Could.
True.
Could be.
Well, can't you design plays on defense too?
I mean, you can.
I
You're on the dot and four.
can you do the barking dog on
Right.
defense or not?
We've done that
you know.
before. When I was my first year at Grandview, when we were really bad,
I remember that.
one of my kids tried to do something like that.
I remember
It's the
that.
craziest thing.
I remember that.
Yeah, those were some fun days. Going 3-23.
I always remember, though, I would talk to Coach Alan Davis about, we were just having conversations, and he said, I've been coaching many, many years and had some really good basketball teams, but that year was one of my favorite years coaching ever.
I mean, we were going to
He
be
was out there with
gonna,
him,
Yep, we were going to
and-
be competitive. We were going to play hard, but we were going to lose because everybody else was more talented than us. But those kids never quit. They played hard. They gritted attitudes, and and one of them now is one of my assistant coaches who had a very fun day at practice with the kids today. Yeah. He's like, I can't stand some attitudes. I said, what are you going to do? He goes, I'm going to put them on the line. I'm like, all right, that's what I want to hear. That's good. I like it.
They'll learn.
Oh,
somehow.
yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the hardest thing is, and I tell all of our kids, I'm not gonna worry about attitudes. If you don't want to have good attitudes and listen to what we're telling you, I ain't gonna worry about you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kick you out of the gym, or just go stay on the side, or maybe just run. But don't worry about playing. It ain't happening.
Ben says he didn't know nothing about defense. He let Webster score 80 points on him.
Let them.
That's what he said.
That was nice of him.
Yeah.
To let them.
Thanks for that.
It was weird when the girls were all just sitting on the ground.
They're passing cupcakes around, and
it's like the quarter started. Why are they all seated?
It's Ben's birthday.
Man,
Happy birthday, Coach.
Coaching girls basketball is
Ben
tough. Like, what are you guys doing?
Ben.
I don't know. I don't know what this is about.
Coach Knoyer wouldn't appreciate that, Ben.
I'm surprised he's not watching.
Harry's probably watching.
I guarantee he is.
Or trying to figure out how to watch.
I think Coach is going with me tomorrow to Park Hills. He's going to ride down with me and hang out.
I'm here to tell you, you are not joking when you say that. How many coaches have to figure this out now because of the thing that caused all this COVID, and now all these coaches have to figure. Okay, so, and I'm going to tell on all of our coaches here, our regular coaches for the Coaches Box, which coach from the very, very, very beginning, who I gave them a free account to, used it from the very, very beginning. Raise your hand. He's the only one. The other three are like, once we came off of Facebook, which was fairly recently,
Thanks,
and I told him,
China.
I was like, hey,
Thanks,
you guys
China.
need to start making the transition, because I said you're not gonna be able to see the games. McVay texts me, Miller texts me, Jarvis texts me. He's like, hey, can I get a reset on that thing? I'm not joking. How many coaches right now are going through that learning curve?
Oh, for sure.
Of just, okay, well, everybody's getting new Huddle Pixelot cameras.
Yeah.
They're great. They're a little limited. It's okay. Whatever. It's not doing me any favors or anything good or bad, so I'm not really worried about that part. Even the single video cameras that are coming out, those aren't giving us a big of a fit. It's just like the coaches that are sitting there going, where do I begin?
Right.
That's where I'm like, I can help you.
Right.
Please call me, type deal. And Jarvis still haven't gotten a reset. Jarvis, I've sent it to you 4 times, man. Come on. Come on.
You're checking the wrong email.
Check that
What's
email.
email?
That's
I don't know.
What's email?
Check that special email that you got there, Jarvis.
Man, listen,
Is that on MySpace or something?
MySpace. Ouch. Wow.
Hey, are you guys on Twitter? You guys on Twitter?
I tweet.
Yeah, he is.
Are you on Twitter?
I don't do Twitter.
Not yet.
Loser.
I do Twitter, but I don't do Twitter.
They got
That's
a Twitter
That's not
account.
a thing. You can't say that I do Twitter and I don't do Twitter.
Well, I
Is
have
that
a
an
basketball
oxymoron?
Twitter.
Is Amy doing your
my
Twitter
God.
account?
But my assistant coach over there is doing my Twitter. She's here or not?
There she is.
Yeah.
Amy, what's up?
You better
Hey.
tweet this out.
Yeah, tweet this out. Coach Blair does
doesn't
not
have a
do
Twitter.
Twitter. He's a loser. It does
Just in
not
case
do Twitter.
anybody knows, this is not Coach Blair.
Hey, come on, Grandpa. You got to get on Twitter.
I'm going to create a Coach Blair Twitter.
fake. This is the fake Coach Blair.
I'm going to say the real Blair.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like it.
That's good stuff.
All right. Jarvis has never been sent. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do.
Oh,
I'm
my
going to change
gosh.
your password to 1-800-SUCK-IT. That's what it's going to be.
No
I'm
hyphens.
just joking.
No hyphens.
No hyphens.
Hey, what?
No, I would have gave you credit.
Yeah.
I would have gave you credit. I don't
For
do
Twitter?
Twitter. I don't
Coach
do
Amy
Twitter.
Duncan behind my shoulder.
tweeting?
Yes, I did give you credit. I gave you credit. I already
She does
gave
a
you
great
credit
job.
twice tonight.
There you go.
You won a tournament championship today.
He did. He did.
Hey.
Do you bring the trophy?
Oh.
All the kids get a margarita.
So let me get this straight. You host a tournament and you don't have trophies.
We have trophies.
You didn't ask my parents.
No, we
for
did.
the
Paper
trophies.
We did,
trophies.
but we were waiting to make sure we were going to have the tournament before we bought them.
Hey, the Werner
Oh, my
Invitational
gosh.
had trophies.
The Warner Invitational
I
had
think we passed
trophies.
out like medals too.
Yeah, we did.
And medals.
All tournament teams.
teams
I mean, look at us.
voted on by Post
By me.
Dispatch.
All my kids made it.
So let me get this straight. You have a tournament. You have no trophies. Are you guys Valley Catholic or what?
Hey, listen, they are being ordered, but I was not going to do that until we made sure we had the tournament.
So they're going to get it in March?
Yeah.
No,
Well, now that he knows his kids won, he doesn't have to order anything.
It's like, I guess.
No, don't worry. That's even worse. They'll make sure they get one.
That's true.
They would make
Now,
sure.
if he orders them from the right people, he can get them probably the next day.
Look at that engraving.
Yeah, that's right.
That
My
would
folks
be
are
his
Hey, we know a guy.
Oh, that you know a guy?
Yeah.
And a gal.
Couple guys?
They
People?
Oh, actually, it's a mom and a dad.
Yes.
Oh, even
Oh, it's
better.
Miller's mom and dad.
Yeah.
A pop shop?
Hey,
the Chris
works.
E. Miller.
Pop.
The Chris
E. Miller.
No, stop.
The one that's won 37 years in a row. Checkers.
Should we have Chris?
You can't see me right now, but I'm giving you the bird in my mind.
I knew that was coming back.
Yeah. Should we have Dad on?
I think it'd be a great show.
No, because you don't have a dump button.
Well,
And
we don't need the dump
there's
button
not
for him, I
smoking
know
allowed
that.
in here, I don't think. So
Well,
No, right out there is. So we can pull the
Headset
headset right out the door.
One guy
Stands
outside.
he's just standing outside.
Chris E.
smoking.
Miller after hours. I
He's
can see it
not.
right
He's
now.
not watching because the internet in Annapolis is so terrible.
Well,
That's what happens in South Iron.
Yeah. Don't have to worry about internet. We're outside playing basketball.
I noticed. I've noticed.
Isn't that the truth for all the kids?
Yeah. I love Kyle. That's great. Kyle throws you under the bus so much.
Call Blair out and ask him if he's ever talked to your mom and dad about a trophy.
He will. I guarantee you, Mom and Dad will both know about it.
Well,
I asked them about it last week. I said I'm going to wait until make sure we have the tournament before I do.
All right. So
Okay.
to preface this, if you do end up calling my dad, you've got to block out about 2 hours of your life.
that is absolutely 100% truth.
And that's probably the reason why
100%.
you're really hard to get a hold of when my dad tries to call you about stuff, because you don't want to have to spend
Oh, my
3
gosh.
hours talking about every single thing.
Maybe.
I just need a participation trophy.
Wow.
Pretty much.
Please.
I told you how you do this. It's like, listen, I got to go. Goodbye. You're like, that's rude.
Oh, dude.
Yeah,
going
it's
in a
rude to
tunnel.
hold somebody
Yeah, going in a
hostage for
tunnel.
3 hours.
Yeah. I was
We
held
talked
hostage
about
for
it.
an hour and a half picking up T-shirts from.
Well, hey, that's a life choice right
That's
there.
right. a life
I'm
choice.
telling you guys right now.
But I'll tell you what, there's nobody better in the state as far as service goes.
Hey, Ben, you better be listening to that.
Hey, listen.
There's nobody
Benny, like,
better
I
with service
I told
than him.
when my
new
parents
medals guy.
got
And
into
gal.
this, I said, listen,
One of the best.
because they said, are you going to order stuff for your kids? And I said, I'll order it if the price is good, the quality is good, the service is good. If not, I'll go somewhere else. And my mom looked at me and she said, so you wouldn't order from us? I said, not if you don't meet those 3 criteria. I promise you that. And the only reason I would say that you need to order from them is because there ain't nobody who can beat that.
Yeah.
Nobody. And that's a shameless plug, but the number one reason why is because you can't get the service, because when they're done, they're coming to you.
Bring it to you.
It's gonna get. Usually, I'm the one who ends up bringing them, but it gets done.
You're the monkey boy.
Well,
I
they
have
they
to.
have the contract with the Public High League.
They
up
do.
here
They,
in St.
they work
Louis.
all the way at Public High.
So-
They do stuff down the boot heel. They worked as far west as, I want to say, used to do business with Summersville. So, I mean, it's all, over into that part of the state, Ellington and all those schools over there. So, I mean,
And they've done business for Livestream STL.
yeah, they've done for you guys. I mean, it's like 50 some odd schools that they do
Yeah.
business with right now.
Great
and
service.
you're not going to beat anybody on price, quality. I mean, laser engraving, sublimation, whatever you want. But
All right.
now
Shameless
I'm done with
plug.
that. I'm done with that. But I'm
You
just
had
telling
me at telling
Price.
your mom no.
That is 30.
I 100%. You can ask her, but
Sure,
if
say that.
you're on the phone with my dad, trust me, you're getting ready to lose
Oh,
some time of your life.
Ben said next level medals.
There you
Okay.
I'm telling you.
We
Okay,
just
Benny
we just
boy.
invoiced your
Quality.
mom and dad $39.99 for the shameless plug.
Yeah, good luck on that.
Right?
I was going to say, my son should have shut up. It is what it is.
Make him pay for it.
I ain't paying for it.
Put it on my tab.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh, wait, I'm waiting, Ray, on my tab.
Got a tab.
Oh, my
Put
gosh.
it on my tab.
All right. Good stuff. Do we want to take another break here, Ray, and then we'll
Yeah,
come
we're
back
gonna
and
have to
kind of
real
have a
quick.
little end of discussion before
We can do
go?
that. We'll take a very short break. So
You're just saying
if
that
you
so it
got a
doesn't start
tinkle,
the music while you talk.
See?
Just saying.
you were talking this time, though.
This is our jamming music.
Right? There
We're
it
up in the
is.
club
I
right
do
now.
like the beat.
Yeah.
Right? You like that?
I like when Ray drops the beat.
He's dropping the beat.
What is this, Eli Manning? What was the name of this generic music?
It is called
Eli Manning.
Ray's
No.
Master Mix.
No, it's
Okay,
not.
okay.
Stop it.
Eli
Talk
Manning.
about another plug.
Master Mix. Eli Manning, hip hop beats.
Eli Manning, the Eli Manning.
Eli Manning, hip hop beats.
The.
Speaking of beats,
so he's not fully retired.
Not yet.
He's got his second career.
Second
career. My gosh. Oh, we about went sideways right there. I thought I heard it in the headphones something. Totally
We will
different.
go to break.
Go
Ray.
break.
we're going to go to a break while
Yep, it's time to go, Ray.
Blair drops a beat. You're watching Coach's Box.
Beat it, beat it.
This is Coach Riley Blair from the Herculaneum Black Cats.
Hi, this is Coach Jarvis from the Herculaneum Black Cats.
Hi, this is Coach Zach McVeigh with the Jefferson Lady Blue Jays.
Hi, I'm Chris Miller from St. Pius X High School.
And you're watching the Coach's Box.
And you are watching the Coach's Box
on Livestream STL.
On Livestream STL.
Ray, and I'll say real quick, I really admire what you guys do with this. I think everybody who's ever tuned into one of these, whether it's a Legion game, whether it's a high school baseball game, with basketball, football, whatever it is, I've heard nothing but tremendous feedback about Livestream STL and what you guys do and the quality of production, things like that. I would really encourage anybody who's involved in athletics throughout the county, or really anywhere in the metro area, anybody who's interested in sponsoring activities to get on board and get involved with this. I think it's added a ton to what we do here. It's added a ton to the program. You guys are a class act, and you're committed to doing things the right way, and we really appreciate that.
For fine Mexican cuisine.
A family atmosphere.
Any place to watch your local sport teams. Come out to La Pechangas. Check out our 4 locations: Arnold, Herculaneum, Crystal City, and Bonter. Come out to La Pechanga.
Hi, I'm Lawrence Crodinger with Home by SMCI. Whether it's residential or commercial, we have the right products for you. Global Plasma Solutions will attack your bacteria, mold, viruses, even help dust in your house. They install easily, less than 45 minutes, and it's invaluable for the rest of your life. If you're interested in any of the products that we do offer, give us a call at 636-337-4444 or send us an email at service@homebysmci.com.
Jefferson College has affordable degree options for students of all ages. Plus, the quality of education rivals any 4-year university, and designated classes are guaranteed to transfer. Jefferson College provides safe on-site and online options and many exciting career pathways like humanities, business, social science and public service, math, physics and technology, and science and health. Students who know, go Jeffco. Enroll now at jeffco.edu.
Hi, I'm Lawrence Crodinger with Home by SMCI. Whether it's residential or commercial, we have the right products for you. Global Plasma Solutions will attack your bacteria, mold, viruses, even help dust in your house. They install easily, less than 45 minutes, and it's invaluable for the rest of your life. If you're interested in any of the products that we do offer, give us a call at 636-337-4444 or send us an email at service@homebysmci.com.
Dr. Craig Rubel is an orthopedic surgeon and fellowship-trained sports medicine specialist who cares for all athletes of all ages, performing total joint replacements, knee and shoulder arthroscopies, and general orthopedic procedures such as fracture treatment and carpal tunnel releases. Visit rubelortho.com or call 636-933-7400.
I'm about to get teed up. What? I'm talking to them. I'm not talking to you. Are you kidding me? You're throwing me out of a summer league game? I'm not Riley Blair. I'm not going anywhere. He shoot the free throws. Shoot the cops. Join us. Coach's Box, 7 p.m. live from Robert Jenkins. Tuesday night. See you there.
And we are back here for our final segment here. Before we turn it over to the guys here, don't forget, Jeffco courtside, the Lutheran South Girls Tournament, January 2nd, January 6th, January 9th, Saturday, Wednesday, Saturday. Kind of an unorthodox schedule, but it works out pretty well here. You can see all the games here. All these games will be on live stream STL. Make sure you go on out there to get our app, Fire TV and Roku app as well for all these different channels. Go to videos.tkdssports.com/livestreamstl. That'll get you on all three of these little places. You're shaking my table, Blair. My Lord. Yeah, shake that table. There you go. There you have it. So check that out. Videos.tkdssports.com/livestreamstl. Or you can go over to our brand new website, livestreamstl.tkdssports.com. Check it out in the schedule section as well. As we move into our final segment here, opening up the microphones, guys, and we are. Get them on here. Here we go.
Oh, we're on.
There we go.
Bingo.
All right.
Here we are.
We've been having a conversation. You've been outside of it.
I said like 12 important things.
Yeah,
Wow.
Just shut off.
We were talking of everything that Webster was running offensively and defensively. And
sorry, Kyle.
This new trap.
I couldn't write fast enough.
Had nothing to write with. Kyle wasn't being able to hear anything. Good job, Ray.
I did learn to not tap on the table.
Yes, do not
Don't tap on the table.
Gosh,
We did.
Shaking my
very
cameras.
particular about it, too.
Don't
Shaking
you
my
do it.
cameras.
I mean, don't mess with Ray's stuff.
No, it's not about that. It's just,
Okay, whatever you want to say.
Quality.
Quality.
We bring
We're live.
We bring
We're live. It's
value.
Okay,
We bring
so-
value.
Ray, I'm gonna step off here real quick. I'm gonna get this nice new sign that we had made, and I want to make sure that I show it out there. So
You do it.
You go ahead
All
and go ahead and start it up. Wherever you
All right.
Okay,
All right, fine.
thanks.
Riley's just giving it
Omaha!
away.
Omaha! It's like, no idea
Right.
this is
Blue.
happening.
Blue. See
Yeah.
if you
Oh,
can, see if you can pull that across the.
Dude, just cover everybody
it
else
is.
up.
Yeah.
Here. Hey,
Here,
special
there you go.
guest right in front
Why
of your
are there
face.
holes cut in the mouths?
It's like, okay.
Why do I got to be next to
This
Blair?
is the absolute worst picture of all
we could have
time.
just done this from behind this like they're all here.
Isn't there a digital picture of this already? I mean, do we have to have this?
There it is,
Gosh.
baby.
Big
That's
time.
all about us, right?
You know what?
Gosh.
You know what? I'm going to have some new life goals after this.
You need a banner with
If
your
I
face
can't
on
get
it.
on one of these banners.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
wow.
This is crazy.
He's trying to get a picture,
Gosh,
Riley.
yeah.
God, Riley.
There you
the
go.
fans are here.
Yeah, we
There
got
it
people
is.
that
I
actually
like
come
it.
to watch this.
I like it.
There you go. Look at
There
that.
you
Look, no hair. No, I'm just kidding. I can't say nothing. Look at that thing.
Riley
I
Blair,
look
the
like I
hairless
got
mouse.
constipated.
Right?
Man, that's rough.
There it is.
There you
That
go.
is sweet.
We got two of those. That's kind of scary.
got
One
two?
for here, one to travel.
Oh my
Oh, wow.
gosh.
Well, I don't know if where we're traveling to, but maybe we're going to go to
Oh,
Canada.
I thought the two were Kevin and I each get to take one home for being guests
Right.
We
tonight.
sign it.
Yeah, we guys signed it for us so we can hang it above my bed.
It's like semi-famous.
Oh,
I've already got
gosh.
like 6 spots in my house where I would hang that.
We're gonna have to have that one up on Saturday
Right? Okay.
at mid-court.
Mid-court on Saturday. Here you go.
It's like, what's that doing
like
over
it.
there? Nice.
And I've got
Oh
two
my
new
gosh.
live stream STLs the same size
Yes.
for that too. The orange
look
one
at
for
you.
us for our South channel.
Ray's big time
And
now.
no, I'm not big time.
He's got a banner and a light.
time.
Hey, I got $50. That's all I can say. That's what it is. I got $50 to buy a banner.
Hey,
with.
listen,
That's
if you
it.
go on Wish, which is a Chinese thing, you can probably buy all
I've been
kinds
on that
of stuff.
place. I've been on Wish.
You can buy all
So-
kinds of stuff for $50.
Wow.
It'll break within a week, but by God, you can get it.
Oh,
7
Ben
months
Elix
later.
says we should travel to the couch with that.
Oh,
There you go.
yeah.
Nice.
Traveling couch. That sounds like a show in itself.
The couch.
You guys ever seen that
the
commercial?
gyms.
You ever seen that commercial, the Volkswagen commercial, the da, da, da?
Yeah.
They go to pick up the chair. That's what that reminds me of with the couch.
Gosh.
Oh, my.
The traveling couch.
Oh, boy. This show is off the rails.
Da,
We'll
da.
start with the banner.
I will say, though, that those were made by ABW Photography. It's
Nice.
AJ Phillips.
Yeah.
He does all of our school pictures, but he also does all of our banners, our senior banners and everything, and does a really good job. It's kind of his second job, but it's kind of his hobby, but he does a fantastic job of, that big old thing right there is, did very little work with it, and was able to create that for us. And, like I said, he does all of our senior banners and all of our team pictures every year, and it's very good quality and very good price. So, if you're looking up for somebody to do your pictures or banners or anything like that, look up ABW Photography.
Yeah.
He's out of St. Charles, but he comes all the way down here and takes care of us. So, shameless plug. But good.
This is the part of the show where we do all of our shameless plugs. Anybody else?
I've got another shameless plug here.
Nope.
Jason Jarvis still
Do it.
can't find his original email.
No, that's not a plug.
Sorry,
That's
Coach. I don't know what's your
a
problem.
major
is.
announcement.
I still want to see you change his password. 1800
SI.
It'd be really funny if that was the case.
Oh, that'd be good stuff.
We've been getting a lot of shameless plugs.
My mom
out.
does real estate.
That's right. Put it out there.
Just kidding.
She did sell my house before I moved. So,
Hey.
So,
Kevin is now moved up from a single wide to a
right.
In a deluxe
That's what he's in
apartment.
now, isn't it? It wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's mobile.
Yeah, it's mobile now. Hey, it's right down the parking lot right
It's
now.
got lots of positives.
Man,
It's right out there, guys, if you want to go
got
see
a big
it.
WG on it.
Is that what that is out
I
there?
think so.
Oh, okay.
Tammy got him a great deal.
Yes, she did.
That thing out there is an RV.
Yes.
RV, baby.
Does it go to the bumper or has it got the fifth wheel? That's the
It's
question.
got the fifth wheel.
There you go. That means you
Pulls
have a
it, he
loft.
pulls it with a Camry.
Yes.
It's pretty neat.
That's the best.
Now
That
he
is
said
the
he's
best.
found it, but he can't read it.
Oh,
Oh,
gosh.
my.
Put your glasses on, Jason.
Oh, Jay.
Oh, my gosh.
Sorry,
Oh,
Coach.
man. Poor guy in here.
Jarvis isn't even here, and it's still a good show,
Well,
right?
he always says, anytime somebody misses, we're going to rail on them the whole time. Well, here you go, Coach. Just
I
2
got
weeks in a
railed
row.
on last week, by the way. Timeout tirade for just a second.
You did.
I did. I got railed.
Yeah, you did.
And I had
It's
no
okay.
any idea about it. I'm like, you know why?
Because you don't read comments.
Oh.
Why did I read the comments, Chris Miller?
I don't know, because you didn't read them.
Because he was
Put 'em
on
on
my personal Facebook
I don't know.
page.
I'm pretty
That's
sure
why.
it was pretty sure it was on live stream.
No.
I saw him.
Folks,
Just saying.
if you're watching on my personal live stream, or not the live stream page, but my personal page, I don't get that on the list.
Maybe you should get it on the list.
I can't.
Can you get those forwarded?
There.
Gosh, Ray, with all this technology, you can't do that?
Josh, I'm picking up a little bit of your sarcasm.
You got this orange light, you can't do that?
Come on, man.
Right.
Does it change colors with sarcasm?
Wait. This should be Ray's mood.
Yeah, there you go.
As it goes to red, Ray's not happy.
We know how to talk. Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa, everybody.
Calm
Whoa.
down.
Calm it down.
Ray's doing such a fantastic job.
I don't want to be put
Relax.
on assignment.
Slowly changing.
What is it?
Hey, we're bright and blue. We're bright and blue here.
I need to get something cool like that. That way my assistants know how to sub.
Or the kids will know. The kids will know what I mean.
Right.
Maybe. For once.
Maybe.
Jarvis says,
Doubtful.
I like Josh.
Doubtful.
Yeah, I bet you do.
And all of a sudden, Josh was never heard from again on the show.
First and last appearance.
Coach Spool on assignment.
Gosh, Ray.
There you go.
He gets a like for that.
You know how many people I put on assignment?
You sound like the United States government right now. Just do
Zero.
whatever you want to do. He didn't like that.
Chris Miller hammered me, and I was his filling in.
Oh, poor Benny.
Oh, Ben.
Oh, man.
my.
Ben always getting hammered.
Kevin, you see what Kevin Halley said about Coach? He said, I bet that banner could read the comments.
Man, Kevin. Is Kevin not allowed on the show anymore either?
We were about ready to bring Kevin Holly on as a
3 strikes and you're out.
as some sort of live stream STL help. No longer.
Man.
Sorry,
I'm
Kevin.
just kidding.
Kevin, you just remember that when he was talking about the
Oh,
internet
man, you
at
know,
St. Pius.
Yeah. Holly, I haven't seen you since softball. That's all I got to say about that. Okay. So, Holly,
COVID
what gives?
put me on the side.
What gives? COVID put me on the side.
Oh, man, we miss Jason.
That's priceless.
That's good stuff.
Oh, Lordy. Wow.
The pussy. Hey, there you go, man.
All right.
You guys are done.
All right.
You guys are out.
Hey.
You guys
Brian,
host
dear.
your
All
own
right.
show.
Give me the thing. We're getting new ones.
Yeah,
Give me the banner.
Yeah, give us a little side spark.
We'll get some new ones made.
Hurry, let's take a picture. We'll throw it in
Yeah,
real
there you
quick.
AJ did say, though, that he would want to put together, he would come out and meet us and do a picture of us that would be better than that picture so that it would look better from a distance as far as doing professional pictures, basically.
So what are you trying to say?
So would you like change
We
your
need-
faces completely?
Yeah,
completely
so,
do
yeah.
something good.
So,
Like Rob Lowe? Can I get Rob Lowe's face?
I want to be Rob Lowe.
I want to be Rob Lowe.
I want to be John Calipari. That's what I want to be.
Losing.
You want to be 1-7 or what is he now?
Losing's
I wanted
not fun.
I had to go ahead and put it out there.
Hey, the
already.
Wolverines, just so you know, are undefeated right now, so don't worry about that.
That's good things.
Michigan.
I mean,
Now-
apparently Mizzou's getting 30 ball.
This
They
is
are-
something
heard
you
that.
don't know about Ray.
Ugh.
Ray's a huge Michigan fan.
All right,
So
Ray.
is this guy. So is this
Why?
guy.
Ray,
Wow.
I knew I liked you,
You like
buddy.
Because I was
Charles
born
Woodson?
in Michigan.
Here,
born
it
in
becomes
Michigan?
a 1v1
let's,
show.
hey, let's
done.
just
We're done.
Shut our mics off. Shut our we're
Walk
done.
out.
I bet you like Derek Jeter, too,
Brent?
don't you?
No, I hate Derek Jeter.
He was from Michigan.
Yeah, but he's a Yankee too.
Well, sorry, he likes to win. Had 3,000
Yeah,
hits.
he's winning real good with Miami right now.
Well, you know what? Doesn't matter. Michael Jordan ain't a great owner either, so just throw it out there. He's okay, too. You going to hate on Michael Jordan while you're at it?
No, but I will.
Don't
you
be
know
that
who
guy.
Who I'm going to hate on while Jarvis isn't here?
What?
Kobe Bryant.
What?
Kobe.
You can't do that.
Michael Jordan's still better.
Yeah, but you don't hate
What do
on
you think
Kobe.
about LeBron?
Oh.
Michael Jordan's still the best.
You like LeBron?
Lee.
LeBron.
LeBron.
Have you ever been
Speaking
kicked
of
out of
that-
Facebook before?
Hey, I just got to. Hey, we got to.
You got put in Facebook jail
Uh-oh.
for being on the show?
That's what I get for liking Jarvis's comment. I like a comment, I get booted off Facebook. I've never had this happen before.
Zuckerberg said no.
See, I'm telling you, the Chinese.
Oh, this is how our show gets kicked off right now. This is why you had
Dang.
China problems, Ray, right here.
You know what's funny?
No. As
You
soon
know
as we
what's
started
funny?
talking about the
As soon as
virus.
as soon as you said that,
Uh-oh.
the company that I do all the different tweets out, or the different cross posts is what they call. It's a third party group called Restream. Congratulations, you've received 100 messages today with Restream Chat. We had 100 chats today.
That's good.
100 different
All right.
posts.
Awesome.
So there.
Yeah,
So,
there you go.
Coach
We've
Buddy,
never had that happen before.
And I can never use Facebook again.
Yeah, there you go.
So that's cool.
It'll come back.
Well, way to throw that in his
Give it 3
face.
days. Give it 3 days.
Yeah,
That's
you
why
got
I
to make
put
an
up 4
appeal.
fingers.
That's perfect.
You got to kiss the ring of Mark
Oh.
Josh, you've been fact checked. That's what it is.
I'm
yeah.
done.
That's out.
So I talk about, we're going to kind of close the show out with talking about a little about college basketball, and I know Coach Buddy
Don't
here
even talk
says,
about. If you say Kentucky,
how
I
about
swear
those
to God.
Kentucky Wildcats?
Did they
you know?
actually win, or?
Well, they did it in an inner scrimmage
JUCO?
yesterday.
Was
They
it
played
JUCO?
Yeah, Transylvania. Yeah. So
They kicked Perkins off the team.
Yeah.
Why? What did he do?
That's
Kicked the one guy who's actually playing hard off.
maybe
probably.
maybe something happened.
He probably said you need to put me in more instead of these other clowns that can't play.
True statement, but
COVID.
you know, here's what
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
tell you. Here's what I'll tell you.
Use that excuse.
Kentucky's not playing good basketball right now.
We're
they
aware.
look completely lost.
Like crap.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
They look completely
Well,
lost.
is it some
and
good
I
color
will,
commentary you're going to bring to that analysis or what?
well, you know, but I'm still a True Blood fan.
That's fine.
Don't
It's
worry.
okay.
And
That's
I'm not-
okay.
It's like being a
not gonna
Cardinals
change
fan
me.
right now. It's
Not
like,
gonna
well,
change
it's
anything
great. Watch
about
the
it.
Padres. do
After
everything.
Gonzaga and Baylor, what do you? Who cares?
Oh, well, right now, no.
Right now, there's
nothing else better.
nobody.
Agreed.
Nope.
100% agreed.
Yep, it's the best basketball in the country right now.
I do like Tennessee. I think they as you can see, what they're doing to Mizzou right now. But
yeah, 30 points.
I think Tennessee's
They're
going to
pretty-
be a problem for people.
They're pretty solid. They're
Oh, yeah.
athletic and-
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Barnes does a great job. I mean, I think he's a great coach. He gets a lot out of some of the guys that maybe aren't the top-notch players, but he gets a lot out of them.
Well, he went from coaching at Texas, where you're second no matter what.
Agreed.
I mean, it's like it's like, well, we have a basketball team. Oh my gosh, when did that happen? Do they wear jerseys,
scholarships?
Yeah. What? And now he's it's somewhere.
Could have been more kickers,
cheerleaders, anybody. Yeah. So I mean, I think Barnes does a great job too. I mean, he's in a place where he can, show what kind of recruiting he can do, and they got top level talent there.
Well, I think he's a great X's and O's guy.
Yeah, he is.
He definitely does a lot more with X's and O's with some guys to put them in the right position to have success, and that to me says a lot about who he is, and I think they're going to see a lot more success this year than most people give him credit for.
I got to say,
simply for the fact of that.
I really hope. I don't know how you guys feel, and I know you're a huge Kentucky fan, which is okay. Jesus saves, but
there's hope.
I really want the tournament this year, especially because I'm the guy who roots for a mid-major to win it every single year.
Yeah.
It beat Kentucky, even beat Mizzou, and
Isn't
I'm a Mizzou
Kentucky
fan.
considered a mid-major now?
Right now,
it might be. I mean,
Hey, good power to him.
But I mean, when Butler played for it, I was all kinds of hoping that Butler would win both years.
Because I hated Duke too.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I would like to see that. I mean, I'm sitting there holding my breath, going, "Gordon, make the shot." Oh, he didn't make it. Okay, well, hey, they made it.
Yeah,
Go make millions in the NBA now.
Go make so much money and not play.
Yeah.
Right.
Kevin Fowler from TKDS Sports says, "What about them Dayton Flyers?"
Hey, I mean, it's like SLU, Dayton, all those schools. A-10's tough.
Yeah, it is tough this year.
A-10 is tough. Don't sleep on them.
I agree.
Richmond's in the A-10, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yep.
Shoot.
SLU got shut down today.
Yeah, they sure did.
That's unfortunate. I mean, it's tough when you got to come back from, like, when they get shut down, they're sitting in their rooms for those days, not doing anything.
Correct.
Just think about sitting in your room for, 14 days?
Oh, no.
Not playing any basketball, not doing anything.
What
do you do?
Snacks?
I got snacks. We're good. Christmas tree cakes? Good. I mean, what are you doing, ball hailing in the hallway? Can't be in the hallway. Got to be in your room. That's terrible. That's
Jarvis, thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. I'll remember that.
I actually got to like that one. Cause,
I would look on my phone.
Oh, you're out of Facebook.
I got kicked out of
allowed.
Not allowed. Have you tried to sign in?
I guess I could try to sign.
Only time
I mean, it's been
is when they
27
play
years
Kentucky.
since I've signed back. You know what I mean? Like, this is
You don't even know your password, do you?
I'm not even sure what it is. We're going to try this one. And
Wait for it.
Yay!
He's in.
I'm back.
China virus, was that it?
Here we go.
You're welcome. I just put you back in.
You're welcome. I just let you back in.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Thanks.
Just when they let me go,
Thank
bring me back.
Gosh. But I think college basketball, if we can get to the tournament, I think we could see some really crazy stuff happen. And I just hope and pray that we can see a mid-major pulled off, because I think mid-major basketball is so much better because of the upperclassmen. And when you have those guys play, it's so much more – if you're a true basketball fan, it's more fun to watch a team be extremely work for a great shot. They have athletes, they have players, they have guys who can play, but they're beating these teams that are, one and done. I don't like the one and done. I mean, let them go and play if they're going to come out.
You're talking about a 24, 25-year-old.
Yeah.
Over a 19-year-old.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes – and I think it's
difference.
becoming more and more common, and that's why these big teams are losing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're seeing a big time. I don't think this is COVID related.
No,
in my opinion.
No. But I think this kind of year really can help with, because if you look at what Florida right now, I don't even know if they're getting hammered still, or they lost, or the game's over against Oklahoma. Like, all their kids who might go pro decide they're not going to play in the bowl game.
Well, hey, by the way, the score right now is like 41-13.
So, yeah, I mean, that makes a difference. You play Alabama to whatever, and it's like, well, we didn't make it. Okay, well, all these kids are going to say, I'm not playing.
Right.
And that's the beginning of the fourth quarter, by the way.
And look what happens. So if you get to a point where you've got kids who are these one-and-dones, where it's like, look, if you don't get hurt, this is going to help your draft stock. What's that going to do maybe even in this kind of crazy year?
Right.
You just don't know. I mean, that's how up and down this can be.
Yeah.
We don't know what it's going to look like in March.
Well, my question is, what do you guys think about, Coach K axing their entire non-conference schedule and only playing a conference schedule? I mean, at this point, what do you think?
As a basketball coach, and I care about my kids, I want to look at it from that light.
Mm-hmm.
Do I think it had anything to do with them having a crappy start?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yes.
It just, I mean, if they would have come and told me, this is one of the best basketball teams I've had the luck to coach, and I thought, crap, this could be the year we don't get to play, and that weighed heavy on me, and I had accepted it just in case because I needed to be there in my mind, and so like for that I get it. I hope that's why.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I do too, and I also think about looking at how Kentucky is playing and how Duke is playing, how Duke is. Both those two programs are all about recruiting the one and dones.
Right.
And knowing that they didn't have an entire off season in the summer, but being able to work with those guys, I think he saw how hard and frustrating it was in the first 2 games of the year, saying, man, this is going to be a struggle. If I don't do something now and get some time to work with them in a gym alone, working on some stuff, we're not going to be very good. And I think he saw also as seeing the effects of Kentucky doing the same exact thing and struggling because they are not getting the kids to play together. They're not figuring each other out because all they're doing is playing games and getting frustrated because things aren't going the way they wanted them to, because they don't know each other. They don't know John Calipari's very well. They don't know what he's trying to do. And I think that takes a big time play into what's going on. And I think Coach K saw it and said, hey, I'm going to step back and do what's best for my kids, and that's put them in the best position to have success. And as much as I don't like Duke, I love Coach K, and I think he's doing the right things for his kids to put them in the best position to have success, whether it's at Duke or at the next level.
Well,
that's
my it doesn't matter what the national media or what public perception is. You guys know that whatever happens in your locker room is the most important thing. I don't care what everybody else thinks.
Agreed.
So if he feels like that's what he needs to do, and people are going to criticize him for it, you know what? Who gives a rat's butt? Mm-hmm. I mean, who cares? It's what he feels like he needs to do because he's in there every day and sees his kids and knows what's going on. And to me, in a year like this, when you're unsure, I'd be all about practice because practice is where you're going to get better at some point. You're not going to get better just going and playing games.
No.
If you're not ready to play, it doesn't matter.
Correct. And I think that, I look at
just
this.
my opinion.
I look at all this, and I see the teams that are having success are the teams that have 2 or 3, 4-year guys,
right. Well, yeah.
and within the same coach are having success right now.
Yeah.
I don't know that that's going to be the case in February, but I do think in March. But I do think that right now you're seeing that. Now, do you think the ramifications of Kentucky starting out 1-6? Did they have a hope to make the big dance? I mean, their probably only hope is to win the conference tournament, honestly. So, I look at that whole picture and I think, did he make the right decision? I honestly think so. I think he made the right decision by putting his kids in the best position to have success, whether it be in 2020, 2021, or in 21, 22 when they're at the NBA.
But then don't say you're doing it because of COVID.
No, I agree with that. And
that's so wrong.
I think that's the case. But I as far as standing back and watching now all this, I think that has a lot to play with it. I mean, honestly, I do. And I have some really good friends that are huge Duke fans, and they're on the same. Well, Brian. I'll throw Brian Waits out there. I mean, he's a great supporter of our show and great supporter of Livestream STL. I mean, he does a lot for Ray. So, but
say it again.
I honestly, I'll say it 15 times. But as far as that goes, I think you're going to see those teams be much more successful in February and March.
It's just kind of like the timing of the whole thing kind of made it look even worse. I mean,
yeah,
if it's for the right reason, that's fine. But it's just like after you lose a couple and then you're kind of doing that kind of looks a little bad. I mean, if he might be doing it for 100% the right reason and all that, but it's just like, okay, you just lost. You just got your ass kicked.
The perception is terrible.
Yeah.
So Kevin knows his JV team's not going to be very good. So, hey, let's we're going to not play until January.
Yes. Because I got
is that okay with everybody? No, that's not
No,
okay.
I mean, you got to fight. I mean, again, because in just the fact of how much success they've had in the past, I mean, it kind of looks like
it looks bad.
Yeah, it does. I mean,
perception.
But I mean, it's if it's
But man,
legitimately-
does it make the basketball? I think it just makes college basketball better.
Oh, agreed.
That you don't have that team that's
Yeah.
just, Gonzaga. How many years ago was it when like nobody talked about Gonzaga?
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, I don't know how long has Mark Few been there.
That's what I want to. It's been
It's
a while.
20 years.
Heck, if you want to give it a go.
But I mean, like even his first few years. I mean, nobody.
Yeah.
And now it's like,
They're
okay, you're
expected
the
to do it, yeah.
powerhouse,
right?
You're the number one. You're the.
Yeah.
And I love seeing these schools like. You're trying to read the name of a school that just beat somebody ranked. You're like, who is that? Like that's awesome.
Well, I'm a big avid. I'm an alumni of SIU Carbondale, and they just went to Butler and knocked off the winning streak of Butler at home on their home floor. And what an awesome thing. But that team's 7-0 right now. Well, they just lost the game the other night to Evansville, but 7-1. But mid-major, those guys have kind of all been playing together for 3 years under the same coach. I think you're going to see those teams maybe really having success and probably going to have success in their, conferences. But what does February and March look like as far as when they get to the big dance? And how's the big dance going to be portrayed? Is it going to be all in Indianapolis around those
I think they're going to have a couple bubbles and then do more,
then kind of
have the more centralized thing. I think the biggest thing that's going to be the hardest thing for college basketball is going to be the selection committee.
Yeah.
Because you're going to have so many teams who haven't played a lot.
Yeah.
Or teams who have played. And does that mean that they're worse because they've played more games than a team? So hopefully we don't have an Ohio State.
I was going to say, is there a prerequisite? Is there you got to play this many basketball games? Or are we going to have to make some changes so Duke can get in there?
Right.
You know what I mean?
And Kentucky, you got to get Kentucky. You got to make sure the 1-19
coming
Kentucky
in
gets
with
in.
3 wins.
It's like how
much
much money do they make us this year? Oh, they got to go in somehow.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah,
because it's not about the money.
Pull the curtain.
Ever.
No
It's
doubt.
about the kids.
No, well, we know that
kids'
good and well that Kentucky's going to have,
money.
27,000 people watching online to pay that money to watch the.
Gosh, is that how much? How much is it to watch? I know you've got to know. You've got to look at
how much is it to watch, so I know what to make my rates.
No,
well, you gotta have better content.
I know, right?
College basketball.
We're working
than
on
watching
it,
us
right?
talk. Hell, no one's paying that. Come on.
What's a mouse race?
We got
turn this crap off and watch Lifetime.
Yeah. We got to bring back Jarvis and Holly then, I guess.
Well, probably. There you go.
Oh,
Did you look up how much Kentucky pay-per-view is?
No.
Oh, come on.
No.
You don't want to say it, do you?
No.
Okay.
It was a Christmas present.
My wife can tell you. She bought it for me.
That's perfect.
Wow.
That is perfect.
Oh, Kyle trying to get a shout-out for Ramey down at Texas. Heck yeah.
Hey,
it's
yeah.
fun to watch, man.
Oh, what a great.
Fun to watch.
What a fun kid to watch.
Cool
Absolutely.
kid at Webster, too. Like, sometimes those kids may not be the nicest of kids. The kids that know that they're going big time. And he's a pretty cool cat, so I'm happy for him.
Play for Shaka.
Yeah.
Glad he's doing well.
Oh,
Shaka
yeah.
Smart.
Oh, yeah. Shaka with the hair.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
I don't know, man. It's got.
I don't think it's him.
It's like a chia pet.
I think it's somebody else
like a chia
that
pet.
cloned him.
Wow.
Oh,
I'm
that's
just
funny
saying,
stuff.
but hey, that's what you should go with the bald look. Shave it.
Getting ready to.
Wait, what is he now?
Hey, afterwards you gotta find that picture of you in the tie.
I may do
where you
that
look
for
like
Saturday.
a Cuban drug dealer.
Showed up.
It's great. I love hearing about that. Got the tan
I
going.
might wear a hat on Saturday.
I bet you don't.
I might
You
find
won't.
a
$10
top hat
says
or
you
something.
don't. $10 says you don't make any.
Be a statesman.
You don't.
You want to
$10.
be a statesman over
Hey, we got a
there.
cane for you, too.
Hey,
I do.
$10 says you don't. You ain't got enough hair.
I'll be. I didn't say how long I had to wear the hat, but I'll wear it.
Nope. gotta wear it while you coach.
The whole time?
Whole time.
Okay, I get it.
All right.
Take care of it.
But you don't.
I'll go to the Goodwill tomorrow.
Get you a derby.
That's $10. That's $10 in my pocket, easy. Easy money. Write it down, Kyle. You're my bookie. Ray, I think on that, we're going to have to head out of here. I think that's a show. That's a wrap.
I think you were talking about point spread earlier. I thought I saw 8.5 there.
Somebody said Kyle said 8.5.
Yeah.
Kyle's going 8.5.
8.5 for everybody this way.
So
I don't know what game that was for.
What game was that?
Kyle's 8.5. It's like, what? I don't know what to place my bet.
Holly says you're more of a visor kind of guy anyway.
Oh,
I am. But I might
Laura
find
says
some
he's
kind
got
of
a Webster Groves hat and he can wear it, though.
Ooh.
That might be fun.
So.
The best bet would be is what is Kyle's wife?
Well, she's not there no
Oh,
more.
that's right. She's not, isn't it?
But she's got a lot of Webster Groves gear.
I bet she
can
does
tell you.
have some gear.
Dub G.
Man.
We might just all wear.
Let her go.
We might just wear all orange shirts.
I bet you
orange
don't.
polos.
No, I'll double or nothing on that one. I'll double or nothing on that one.
Have you seen my coaching staff? We all wear the same thing. So.
I know it's kind of weird.
Well, you know.
All right, with that, we're going to wrap things up.
Hey, we want to say
thanks for showing up, guys.
Thanks to you guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Giving up their
your time with your significant others, and
thank you, honey.
something else you could have done probably was more important.
Love you, babe.
We enjoy having these guys on, and it's just good to hear some different point of views and different comments, and as far as that goes, and when we don't have everybody here, I think it's good to have some different people, get some different people watching. Some of these guys probably shared it on their pages and got some different people to watch, and now all of a sudden people are going to start watching a little bit more, and so
right on.
That's what it's about.
Maybe we got more people turning it off.
We're like,
I got kicked off Facebook.
I got kicked off Facebook, Riley. Come on.
We're like gremlins. They just keep multiplying.
It's awesome. It's awesome.
Happy New Year to everybody.
Yes.
We will be back with another
See you guys
episode.
next year.
We'll see you next year, episode 41.
All right.
41.
Saturday.
And that'll be next week, but we got to figure something out because next Wednesday is the tournament. We got to figure out when that's going to be. So episode 41 is right now a question mark. And hopefully when we come back, it'll be here with our brand new banner up on that wall there. We're going to figure out how we're going to get that on there. Might have
Sounds
to,
like a Milwaukee
Kevin and I got to come
drill.
back down here and get our faces put
Yes.
on there.
So there you
exactly.
On the Mount Rushmore of La Pachanga.
Hey.
Let's start our
There
own
you go.
little sign over
There you go.
And do you play Wednesday?
We are at St. Pius.
Oh, that's right. You play at
That's
Pius.
right. They're at
That's
Pius.
right. If
Yep.
you were here earlier, you'd have known that.
Yeah, here's the
Oh, you
schedule
gotta
one
be on
last
time.
time.
Yeah,
And
be on time.
again, jump on our website
Check
or
out-
on videos.tkdssports/livestream.cl to sign up for all these games here. And
Sign up.
January 2nd, January 6th, January 9th. You'll also get all the games that are in between. We have games on the 4th, the 5th, and the 8th, I believe. So I think the only day I have off next week is Thursday. we'll
So
take a
Ray,
look.
you should be all over this. You should know your schedule.
I tell you what, 60.
Put it in the comments.
It's like 60 games that I put in the comment or in our
comments.
schedule. in our schedule the last
Ray
2
will
days,
read
so.
anything on the teleprompter.
Put it up there.
Stay sunny, San Diego.
Classy.
Say classy.
Classy.
I'm Rod Burgundy.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
Oh, shoot.
I love it.
Oh, goodness.
We used to play the ending of that on another show. No joke. I'd play that at the end of every show.
Nice.
Scott Lotta and I were part of it. So it's very, very funny.
We don't do this show with a teleprompter.
No
Just to let
teleprompters.
everybody know.
Nope. Just,
We don't need no stinking
just-
teleprompters. We just got one of these instead.
We got some Ray's
Put
Magic
it
Light
way
show.
more better.
Put that back up there again real quick. There you
Mama
go.
live stream needs to see that.
Bingo.
There it is. There you go. Thanks,
All
Mama
right.
Live Stream.
That's
All right.
sweet.
We're going to say so long. Thanks for watching the Coach's Box. See you next
Happy
week.
New Year.
See you.
Happy
Happy
New
New
Year.
Year.
Go, Dub G.